It would do that. Anyway,
What
welcome.
happened?
My chat thingy is gone pink. Anyway, it's something new I've added. Welcome everybody to Saturday Night with Friends. I'm JGeekW, and we have Jackal Wolf, and who else has just joined us? Big Edley. He's in the chat also. We will be working on some more Engineer's Life tonight, and then next Saturday night is like our final hoorah. Let's see how much we can get done. So come back for that. But for now, we'll see how far we can get into tonight. How's everyone doing?
Oh, good. I'm just about to jump in. And I just started my stream. It's just sort of hanging out there in the background right now. Just stream starting soon. I usually give it a couple of minutes to. Okay. And I've decided I'm not doing bees today.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Big Headley. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
On the patron server for Dadcraft, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to find one of the players that's already done bees and just kind of go off of them.
They just borrow their stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. I think I'm going to finish up the Industrial Age tonight. So I should be good on that front. I have added something on my stream. I've added a heads-up display for my chat, so I can actually see the chat as you guys type. Whether it's in Discord, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube, I should be able to see all of them. And that's what had glitched out when I first started. For whatever reason, like when you load the streaming app, I'm using something different than Streamlabs. It loads it up fine, but as soon as you hit the live stream, it goes like all pink. So I have to disable it and re-enable it so I can see what it is.
Yeah, I keep meaning to do something like that, right? Like add that, because it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And Streamlabs, I think it was as of a couple of months ago when they updated, they added that feature to give you like a heads up overlay. I guess they call it overlays, a chat overlay.
Yeah, overlay or a pop out.
Yeah. And Big Eddie's in the game. And
yeah, nice. Right. Okay, I'm about to start my stream here.
Okay.
With the rain, I hate the rain.
Yep, I can't fix that now because I'd be out to myself.
Oh, it's okay. Hey everyone! Ew, this is already messed up. There we go. Howdy everyone, it is Jackal Wolf coming at you with another Saturday night playing with friends, modded Minecraft. I almost said retro Minecraft stream. We got J-Geek, we got Big Edley on the server with us right now. I don't know if anybody else is going to pop by. Creative Kitty may or may not join us a little bit later on. Right now she's off playing some Roblox. But how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
As we were discussing previously in Discord, I'm getting over a little ocular migraine thing here.
Yes, yeah, no, that cannot be pleasant at all.
Hi, Kara. One of my YouTuber chatters said hi.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, that's right. I jumped onto YouTube on your channel there, but I didn't say anything in chat. 1 second here. I'm going to throw something in there. Then you get that. The more people you have talking, the better it is, right?
Oh, okay. Hey, Yerbs. Yerbs is there also.
Where is that? Right there.
There we go.
And we go, yo. It says my cap is on. As usual, my cap is on.
Yo.
Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going to bother doing bees. Bees it's just long and painful, and we've only got 2 metal press projector. Where did I get that from?
I had one too, so that must be some kind of quest.
Must be a quest, yeah.
Reward. Yeah, I was completing a bunch of quests, and that was one of the rewards. I received 100 messages today with
raw bat meat and bat poop.
The bat poop would probably be from the flying magma cubes with the bats under them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That makes me laugh. So funny. I don't know what I'm going to keep on me. Raw bat meat, raw bat poop. Well, that poop should be raw, I guess. Okay, so Jay, what did you say you were working on?
I'm going to try to finish up the Industrial Age quest line, which there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to require a lot of steel, so I don't know if that's something we have a bunch of. Europe said the problem, who do I watch, Jay Geek or Jackal?
Well, you can watch both. Just have one with the audio on. That way, that way you hear everything. But because I used to do that with C-3PO and D4's videos, because it's always the same content. It's just from a different person's point of view. So I would watch them both at the same time and just mute one of them. But Feral Legend, hello! Thanks for coming out to the stream again.
Hey, Feral.
Welcome back. I am playing with a J Geek and Big A. Big A, you're not streaming tonight, are you?
No, I'm just hanging out.
Okay, so J Geek is over on YouTube and on Twitch as well. I should get a little button here to throw you guys, because I stream with you guys all the time. I should be getting stuff. Torch arrow. There's such a thing as a torch arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody make that?
I guess Nathok made it.
Oh, of course. Well, yeah, right. Nathok made everything.
Nathok makes everything.
There we go. Hey, that's actually, Nathok, he wasn't out last week, was he? Oh, there's Big Edley over there.
Europe said, LOL, yeah, both is best.
Yeah, there's some money.
There you go.
Behind you, Jackal.
I get Jilly just watching. You know what, dude? That's the Playing with Friends Saturday nights. Come hang out. In our Discords. I've got a Discord. Jay's got a Discord. That's mine right there. Get to know the community. Like we've got people come in, all the time. Kind of, we play as a group, right? Next month is the plan. We're going to do that Skyblock.
Yeah, that's what I suggested.
Big Edley, what about that? What about you?
That's great. It's vanilla Skyblock, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So White Wolf, who's he's been out to the streams, he's been part of the community on and off. He's got a vanilla Skyblock server with a currency system. And I played on it for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll throw that one out there if we want to try that, or maybe we get his server pack and we run it on one of our servers, just so we're not because there's a lot of people on. Like I think I went on there, and there's like 10 people playing their own little island. So,
all right, so that's what it is. Is everybody gets their own little island, right?
Everybody gets their own island, but you can work together. You can set up teams. I'm pretty sure you can set up teams and just work on one, because that's what we would want to do, right?
Right.
But then we would all start with our own starting money, which I don't know if he gave me extra money or if I just was really, I seem to have an awful lot right off the bat. But one of the cool things he had in his, I'm just like looking at the little quest screen here, not doing anything. I'm just standing here chatting. But if you make a cobblestone generator, like a vanilla cobblestone generator, there's a random chance that rather than cobblestone, it'll spawn like gold or diamonds. Or
You get random ores out of it. Yep.
Yeah. So again, it's not vanilla, but it's tweaked vanilla, which
I have to
which is fine.
I have to get that pack and check it out before I say, yeah, let's do that.
Well, remind me, and I'll throw. I'll double check with White, because I think it's open to pretty much everybody. But I don't know if he's just inviting people or what. But I'll talk with White, and if you guys want to just pop in there and check it out. I've only played for a little bit, just to kind of say like, yeah, this is something that's interesting. So, but yeah, that might be a possibility. Or we go with a straight vanilla.
See, well, the only thing with straight vanilla Skyblock. I mean, I love Skyblock, right?
Yeah.
But it's very grindy in the beginning. It's all grinding cobblestone and waiting for trees to grow. Because there's no twerking, there's none of that. So you're basically relying on tick speed to grow trees. So it is kind of grindy. But if you get a couple of people, and that's the whole thing, is if you're starting with 2 or 3 people, I don't think that you'd want any more than 2 or 3 people, because that island in the beginning is very small.
You will true, yeah, and you'd have to. the materials waiting just to get that initial stuff that's a lot of standing around.
That's exactly what it is. A lot of standing around.
I know Creative Kitty and I tried to do a Skyblock on our Xbox 360 where we had to, like, I had to fiddle with, you had to download, you had to copy your user profile and go bring it over to the PC. And I did it a couple of times. And it was like, it was super, super annoying.
Yeah. Well, there's a new, there's a couple of new Bedrock Skyblocks out. But they're still not. There's one out that's called Original Skyblock that I was actually playing the other day. I'm thinking about maybe doing a little series on it or something on Bedrock because it's pretty close to the original Skyblock. I mean, they've taken some liberties since it is Bedrock, but the Skyblock map that you always used to get on the Xbox was just a captive map. Like it was just a whatever it was, 128 by 128 map or whatever, 256 by 256 map. And basically everything was laid out for you. All you had to do was like go find it and get it. But it's been getting better with the data packs and stuff. They've been able to do a lot more.
Right.
Yeah, this Skyblock that I've found, I'd have to pull up the guy's Discord, but it came from the CurseForge place. I found his Discord, and it's essentially a void world with a few data packs in there that allow you to trade different things with villagers once you get to that point.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Fair Legend, tried that one. Obviously, that Discord link is broken now. So that should be a good one. I'm gonna have to. Oh, actually, I could probably just do it right off here. My Discord thing was. Oh no, I got to do that. I got to do that on Nightbot. So that's something I got to remember. I got to tweak that.
You got a broken link?
I got a broken link. So sorry, Jay, you finishing off the Industrial Age?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 3.
I think it's called Industrial Age. Yeah.
Okay. And then agricultural expansion. Oh, that's the bees. Right. I was so sure Creative Kitty was going to go after the postage stuff here. Maybe I'll do that one.
Well, are we going to hear from the bourgeois bees today?
Bourgeois bees.
Okay, so what's that? So basic, enhanced. Basic circuit board. Carpenter... tin and redstone. What's going on over here? What's the screen? This is experience. That's right. I remember. Yeah. Remember you said that. I never actually saw it, but yeah. So I mean, yeah. The I know the vanilla is getting better, and the Xbox One stuff is getting better. If you mind, DM me the link for the play together. Well, we'll have to probably do it when we restart the next month because we've got like one more stream after this in there. But come hang out in the community. I don't want to say we don't trust people, but we've had problems in the past.
Yeah, we've had bad experiences in the past.
So I don't want to say it's like like we've got a full on wait period or anything like that. But there comes a point where like we all become comfortable. It's like okay, like let's bring so and so in or whatever, right? Like it's just mainly being a part of the community and hanging out and all of that stuff. But redstone.
I cannot see my current viewers, but thank you for everyone who is watching tonight. Say something in chat so I know who all is watching. I know I've got Yerbs, and then I've got...
something in chat.
Something in chat. Yeah, that's right.
funny. I've got Kara, Big Headley. Farrell is watching. Thank you, Farrell. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking for redstone.
Let's see.
You know what I just realized? I've been playing Minecraft pretty much all day today.
Have you? I can honestly say today is one of the first Saturdays that I haven't been playing Minecraft.
Really.
Yeah.
I've been working in Sky Factory 3 on the next video, and it's just I'm trying to set up the ME auto crafting to craft the maximum sizes storage stuff because it's one of the advancements, and it's just even getting it all set up, it's still like an hour for me to auto craft everything. So I'm like, holy cow! Like it's just one thing after another. Then you do as a test. And then it's like, well, we don't actually. I got to go back now and actually do it properly with the video. So,
right.
But everything's pretty much set up. That's the good thing. I've got.
That's good.
Farrell says it keeps bouncing back and forth between me and Jackal. And
our views. Yeah,
he's the least shady of the gang.
What do you mean? Like the
the shady gang. We have this group of people on Dadcraft's server called the Shady Gang because we're kind of known of doing some like not really great things.
Oh, okay.
So we do all the shady work on the server. Like I don't know if I showed you guys this or if we have one. If we have one, I'll show you. If not, I may cheat one in just to show it to you. But Farrell showed me something, a way to get like basically infinite XP. Did I show you guys that?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't know if you showed it. You might have mentioned it.
Okay. I don't see the plant that I need in our inventories anywhere, but I'll check around. If I have one, I'll plop one down and show you how to do it.
I kind of remember something from last week about that. Oh, no. Last week was the infinite iron with the chisel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, where is... Oh, there's aluminum ingots. I need that.
Is that right? Is that what we needed to do for the circuit?
Do we have any... Oh, we do.
We need water. Oh, and I left the thing back over here.
Oh, Farrell's going to spoil it.
He's going to spoil what you guys have to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and describe it. So basically, you take an elder plant and you plop it down. And then you craft up some vanilla bottles. And you right-click that elder plant with the bottles, and it gives you bottles of XP.
What's the elder plant?
That's the
Is it
yellow.
Just that modded?
It's the yellow-looking, green and yellow flower plant. It's from Dungeon Tactics. So if you type in elder plant,
this one right here that I'm looking at right now, and I just noticed my screen's not full. There you go. This one right here that I'm looking at right now, that's the elder plant, Dungeon Tactics.
What, you have one?
Yeah, there's one just right outside of our base here.
Yeah, so make some bottles, right-click that, and it'll turn it into XP bottles.
Well, let's test the theory. Who's got glass? Because I've got XP bottles on. Oh, here we go. There's 4 glass bottles. So what? Sorry, what do we do? We just right-click on the bottles?
Yeah. So
right-click. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Nice. So you basically your only resource then is the bottles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sand, which you can grind up cobble in your crusher, and then cobble's infinite anyway.
In a world like this, for sure.
Okay, how come this is not smelting up? Come on.
What was I good at? Oh, my food. That's what I need. Lunchbox.
Let's throw it in that. I thought for sure we had some terracotta.
Have you checked the big chest?
Yeah, I did. It's not in there.
Oh, okay.
We have clay, which I'm making terracotta now. Farrell says he figured out the auto enchanter.
Oh, okay. Like which auto enchanter? Oh no! What are you doing? There you go.
I think it means one for open blocks. I think you put the auto enchanter down, and then you put it next to a tank of XP, and you go into the GUI of the enchant table and tell it the XP tank is on this side of it, whatever side you put it on, and then you throw in your item. You tell what you want it to enchant or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Auto drink. Okay, yeah, that's the setting. Auto drink. It's not one of those things where you
see what you mean. Yeah. So what you're saying, you unenchant something, you get experience from it.
No,
Is that what we're talking?
I think it's the other way around. You put something in it, and then the auto drink setting automatically uses XP from the table, and then puts a random enchant on it. I think. I don't know if you can actually pick your enchants though. Yeah, Pharaoh says random. How come I
I
didn't?
thought we had a bunch of buckets.
I thought I made the mining drill. Did I? Oh, I did not. I started to.
I
bunch of
kind
buckets,
of
I
remember
don't know.
buckets.
I could have sworn.
The only thing is
Oh, there
the
we go.
level of the enchantment. Does it randomly pick the level of enchantment too, or can you set that into like level 1, 2, or 3, or 30, or whatever it is? Set it. Oh, you can set it to 30. Okay, I guess you can set whatever level you want it to be. Also, treated wood planks, and I need. Where is?
All right,
I guess
so
copper's over here, right? Yep. So make a couple of those.
fits one electron tube.
Regular
Right.
is truly random.
There you go. Basic complete. One more bottle of enchanting. All right. Enhanced circuit is bronze. Come on.
Oh, I put that thing away. Dang it. I need that and that. I think that's it. Come up
Here
here,
we go. Bronze.
pick my mining drill, and there it is. Power pick. This one, the mining drill is nice because you can set it to do 3x3 automatically. So it automatically mines a 3x3 area.
Oh, no, does it actually mine the blocks, or is it just mines it from another dimension?
No. It's a tool that you use in your hand while you're mining.
Okay.
Farrell says, I missed the killer JoJo from the Ender IO.
The
What's-
witch?
The
The Kilimanjaro?
He says Killer JoJo from Ender IO. I don't know if that was a typo or if it was something else.
That's that Nazi movie with the rabbit and Hitler?
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever. Supposedly it's good. I don't know, but
The Killer JoJo. I'm trying to remember what he's talking about because I know the Ender IO mod. I know there's a block to like automatically kills things, but I don't remember if it was called Killer JoJo. It's the mod grinder in the Ender IO. You give it a sword. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know if it's called Killer JoJo. It might have changed its name, but originally it was called something else.
the sword was called something else.
No.
Oh.
It was a grinder machine, basically, and you put a sword in it, and it would automatically kill mobs for you.
Oh,
It stood in front of
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that one. Because you could enchant the sword to get that
Yeah.
enchantment on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, but why rather than run back? Oh, then I'm already done to stamps.
I was trying to make
Ooh.
I was trying to make arrows, I think. Oh, that's what I left last doing. I was trying to get another raven feather, but I couldn't find one.
You're trying to get another raven feather?
Yeah, as the fletching requires 2 raven feathers, and I have my arrow shaft and my alloy head. Killer Joe, that's what it is. Yep, Killer Joe. That's the name of the block.
Killer Joy. Yeah, that's an odd name. The block sounds familiar. The name doesn't, though.
I got a chance cube.
Nice.
So I was watching Dadcraft's latest Engineer Life video today on YouTube, and he got a chance cube, and he put it down, and he broke it, and it created that giant dome that we see over there.
The water one?
Yeah, so inside of that was called a demonic blaze, And I guess Dadcraft didn't realize that he was underwater. You could see his air bubbles slowly draining, and he starts dying. I was like, why am I dying? I don't want to die. And after the fight, the whole thing disappeared, so he lost his grave marker, or his gravestone.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, everything he had's gone.
Today, earlier on, I needed some sunflowers, and I'm looking through the Twilight Forest dimension. Using my glitch armor, flying around, just look. And I spent like 45 minutes looking for a sunflower. Like, they're just super, super rare. I found one in like 20 minutes, but it was glitched, and I broke it, and it didn't drop. And I was like, but I know it was there, so I kept on looking. But at one point, I accidentally vein mined the glass as I was trying to break through it, and it ate up all of my hunger. And I'm starting to die, and I'm like, "What's going on? Why am I dying?" I couldn't figure out what it was, and it was like, "Oh!" And then all of a sudden, I haven't eaten in or because my hunger bar just completely dropped down. But it's easy to miss those things, right?
Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Seed oil. Apelite. Block of apelite. We wouldn't, anybody know apelite?
Apelite? You mean appetite?
Appetite. Sorry, appetite. That's a T, not an L.
Yeah.
T-I.
It's like
Appetite, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any. I've been mining, and I haven't seen any. It's usually pretty abundant.
Mm-hmm. Once you hit a vein of it, there's a huge... I thought, what's his name? Yeah, there's a bunch of it over here.
Oh, is there?
Yep,
You're
Anthrax.
Anthrax building?
His first one up here. Yep. He turned it all into cubes. So I can't tell.
Oh, no, that's good. That's
There's
fine.
3 stacks of it in there.
That should be more than enough to make some stamps.
Farrell says you give Killer Joe a sword with beheading or looting with some power spawners. Makes me so happy. The only bottleneck is the nutrient you got to feed the Joe. So on that one, what I would do, if you had an abundant amount of XP and you had the other mod in there, I think it's... I can never remember the name of all his mods, but there's a block that converts XP into the mob nutrient or whatever. You just dump all your XP into that. And I'm guessing the XP orbs that you get from killing the mobs could go directly into this other library converter, I think, or fluid converter, and you convert it back into the nutrient. That's the way I was doing it. Liquid duct block.
Uh-oh. What happened to all the wood pulp?
No idea.
Hope we didn't trash. Oh, no, don't put that in there. I just put my glider in a Whopper, and it's just stuck there. There it is, right there.
You can either break the Whopper, or you can jump on shift right click, I think.
Well, I got it out of the chest that it fed, but it's still sitting there, and it says 1. Oh, so I just did the same thing. I mean, it just looks like it's just a glitch, but...
Fluid dictionary converter, that's it.
I could have sworn we had a whole bunch of wood pulp in there. Or am I thinking of something different?
Oh, we did have a bunch of terracotta. It's in the IE chest.
Sawmill gets wood pulp.
And there's more steel ingots, too. I'm going to need those.
Carpenter wood.
Refined iron. Where's Nathok when you need him to start making a bunch of stuff?
Yeah.
Say, hey, Nathok, just go ham.
Yeah, Anthrax isn't. I know he said he was also.
I missed that. What'd you say?
Anthrax. I think he said he was a little tired.
Okay.
Yeah, he's he still had he's still got like an hour or so left at work, but
Oh, right.
Was he the one that
was
was saying this is his long shift or whatever?
No,
No. His long shift is next week, but he had a rough day today. And when in Discord, I think he said he still had like 3 hours left or something. He wasn't sure he was going to be on tonight. But that was a while ago.
Do we know of any nickel that is around?
There was
one piece. There's one piece in this big storage place.
No,
I have
think
18 ingots over here in this chest.
Okay.
Next to the smeltery, there's 18 ingots.
Is that a paper armor?
Well, it's funny. There's two different kinds. There's 18 from Tech Reborn and 2 from Immersive Engineering.
Is that paper armor, Big Edley?
Iron.
It is iron. Okay.
Yeah, it's iron. I think it's iron. Yes, iron.
Was it nickel and copper? Yeah, nickel and copper.
Yep.
I can actually take it off. I was.
How about regular coal? Why don't we use coal coke? It's too valuable.
Oh. Why isn't this water? Never mind. Oh, we got a reinforced zombie villager.
Those are fun.
Are they?
Yeah, they take a lot of hits to take out. How many things do I need?
3, 4, 5,
I just
6,
2 ingots of that.
7, 8, 9. Holy cow. 10, 11,
4.
12, 13. Oh, wow. That was quite a few.
So what would you guys think about next week putting everybody in either creative mode or OP mode?
That would be a way to do stuff. I don't know what we'd accomplish. Although it would be nice to. It would be nice to get it or to spawn in a whole bunch of chance cubes and tetra whatchamacallahedrons.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get rid of some of this stuff.
That could be dangerous.
Unlit candle. What do I?
I mean, honestly, there's not a whole lot I'm doing. I'm just running around leveling up my Tinker's tools, you know. So it's
Oh, is it?
that's all I'm doing. I'm not really doing much anything.
Yeah, we're kind of. I can kind of see us be. Oh well, there's not a whole lot for us to do. What are we gonna do, right?
Let's just play around, yeah.
Yeah.
Farrell says, I like the Ender IO XP block myself. I've used the Fluid Dictionary Converter with Industrial Foregoing to custom enchant. Give a Flux Spore, Efficiency 5, and XP boost. Holy moly. Or holy moly, he says. Flux Spores. Yeah, those are really nice. I like those Flux Spores. There is 2 tasks in this quest line that I absolutely cannot complete because it's broken. There's exchangers in here, and for whatever reason, those 2 are broken. You can't make those at all.
Well, the greenhouse seemed broken as well.
That's possible.
Or one of the greenhouses did, because I spent a lot of time 2 streams ago, or I guess it would have been 3 streams ago because I wasn't out last week. So I need more water. That's what I need. And I could not figure out how you make the blocks. And I don't think it was possible to make the blocks.
I don't know if Farrell may be able to comment on that, but I'm not sure. So I need... This graphite dust is like a booger to make. Alright, coal coke.
Stamp City!
Do we have a compressor from Tech Reborn in here somewhere?
Oh boy, you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
I thought I saw Nathan have a little setup of it over here.
What is it? What you're looking for again?
It's called a compressor. Greenhouse
From
Quest.
which-
Haven't done it. Stopped in chapter 3. Okay.
From which mod?
Tech Reborn.
Okay.
Let's see. There are these white blocks over here. Let's see. He's got the rolling machine, alloy smelter, extractor, compressor. There it is. For some reason, it was covered up by a piece of wood.
Box. Okay, trade station. Bronze electron.
Oh, I forgot. It requires 8 pieces. Dang.
Stamp collector.
We need to get some more coal coke going.
Oh, creative only. Oh, okay. So why is there a quest for a block that is only available in creative?
Good question.
Mailbox. Okay, tin sturdy casing, bronze.
No, wait.
Come on.
It goes over here.
Block
of coal. So how come it's not working? Oh, there's no power going to the preheaters. Or else it's just super slow.
Is there fuel in there? Oh, I see.
Oh, there's a block of coal, and I guess there's too much creosote oil in it. Oh, maybe that's one thing I was gonna do. I was gonna try to figure out how to get it out of the whatchamacallit here. I can never remember the name of this thing. It's coke oven.
What do I need to make that?
I'm missing a pump. I don't know why I'm missing a pump.
Oh, I don't have to do that in there.
Bucket. Let's see.
Bucket.
What is this? I have a bucket. I need a. Oh, what's that fluid storage? The barrel? Are those? Is that what they are? Barrels?
Yeah, barrels or drums.
Wooden barrel. This mod pack is full of rabbit holes. Pat Creator watches you. And Pat Creator watches your videos and laughs like the cable company from South Park.
What? Okay, so there. Ooh, maybe not trap chest. Can you unmake a trap chest? Can you just turn on chest? No.
No,
Don't.
once it's a trap chest, it's a trap chest forever.
Unless you put it to like the sawmill, unless they'll take it back down.
I don't know if it will.
Do we have that? Did you mean the sawmill on the thing?
Farrell said burn it.
Burn it. Okay. Not quite the solution I was looking for, but
Burn it or booby trap it.
Now, how do you booby trap a trap chest?
All right, a trap chest works like a pressure plate. When you open or close it, it sends a redstone signal.
Okay.
So if you put a trap chest on top of a TNT block,
Right.
when you open the chest, it'll set off the TNT block.
So a trap chest isn't necessarily a trap chest. It's just a do something with me chest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen
Mailbox.
guys, instead of use TNT, they use minecart TNTs.
Well, the minecart that's a sneaky trick because the minecart TNT explodes instantly.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a fuse. So, and not only that, but you can stack multiples in one block. So if you can literally stack like 15 or 20 TNT minecarts into one block space and ignite them all at the same time with a trap chest.
Yep.
And it explodes instantly.
Yeah. That's the sneaky, very mean way of doing it.
Yeah, there's some vanilla mechanics for you, Jackal.
Yeah, there's sounds very sneaky.
Yep. There was for a while, I think they patched it, but back in like either in 1.14.1, it may have been 1.13, it may have been like the end of 1.13. But you could an observer would actually sense a change in leaves up to 4 blocks away. So a lot of guys were using that. They were actually hiding observers under the ground with a leaf block or a log 2 blocks above it. And when you cut the tree down, you couldn't even tell. When you cut the tree down, it was an observer on top of like 15 TNT minecarts, and it would just be this enormous explosion.
Great Kitty's been watching that So Many Ways to Die in Minecraft, and then there was one guy that does all the traps and stuff like that. And I remember watching that one with her. Okay, so is this it here? Thermonic fabricator. Look at that, and somebody has already made some tin electron tubes for me. Look at that. Nice. Never mind. I was about to say, do we have this particular item that I'm looking for? And I was standing right next to it just as I was about to say it.
Instant TNT, any mods that do that. There's a vanilla mechanic where you can duplicate TNT and it still exists up until 15 point.
It's still
or whatever 52.
It's
There's
still there.
the fake TNT where you make it with wool and it just looks like TNT, and you can set it off like TNT, but it just doesn't do any damage.
What's that now?
It's LOL TNT.
Huh.
It was in Sky Factory 3. And basically you make it with like wool instead of gunpowder.
Yeah.
And it looks exactly like a TNT block, except it says LOL. And you can set it off and it explodes, but it doesn't do any damage.
Huh.
All right, so
just like the creepers in this pack, they explode
That's
into
right.
fireworks.
The Owen Wilson. I'm thinking the Owen Wilson.
Oh shoot!
The ones in this pack as well. Why? What am I doing? Refined? Was that not what it was? Refined, bronze, chests, crafting, sturdy. Oh, bronze and iron. Sorry. So these electron tubes look exactly the same, except there's a slight color difference. And I thought they were all the same, but I need some iron electron tubes. Oh, and then the ones I grabbed were completely wrong anyway. Okay. Who's making what in here? Tin. We don't need tin. We need bronze and iron. Iron is just that. And then bronze is that.
There's an absolute mess of lava just over the hill here. I mean, it looks, I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. It looks like lava. Looks like somebody placed lava on top of trees.
Oh no.
Where?
There's like lava blocks just floating in the air.
Like over on the other side of the hill?
Yeah, over on the other side of the hill. Like over here, like around like 1000 X1000 Z300. Just like if you go past the bourgeois bees up over the hill.
Yeah.
Oh, that direction.
Yeah.
That sounds like what's that kid that was playing with your daughter?
Draven.
Draven. Well, no, I think it sounds more like a chance cube, but
oh, it could be a chance cube. Absolutely, yeah. Because it's definitely too large of an area.
Oh yeah,
like,
look at that.
It would have either had to do it in creative or
yeah, I see where. Yeah, no, that looks like a chance cube because it's very square as well.
Yeah, I didn't even think a chance cube. Yeah, but you're probably right.
I wonder who did that one. But mind you, because it could have been anybody really.
You know what? Nathok was out dying one night over and over and over. So it could have been him too.
It could have been him for sure. We've got keep inventory. Oh, JJ, I was actually thinking about doing the exact same thing. That's why I was asking. We got to keep inventory on, right?
Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah.
Jay beat me to the punch, though, Big Edley.
No problem. I can rage quit if it makes you feel better.
Yeah. Well, not with keep inventory on. There's no need to rage. I've been getting in the mood to play like zombie games again, right? I haven't played zombie games for a while. So I don't know if you've ever played Myst Survival.
but it's basically like randomly this fog comes out of nowhere, and it's like a zombie storm. There's a swarm of zombies in it, right? It's a survival game where you have to kind of scavenge and craft whatever you need. So my son expressed an interest in it the other day, and I was like, I don't know if it's really your kind of game, right?
Right.
So I let him jump on the PC and play it for a little bit, and like he discovered a hotel, and he's like, oh yeah, I watched some guy on YouTube. He plays this, and like room 201 is supposed to have a machine gun in it. I said, all right, but I'm telling you, there's zombies in there, and I don't think you're going to enjoy it. And he got housed, right? And it was like, you could see it in his face that he was just going to like smash my keyboard. I was like, dude, don't you. It's like, it's a zombie game, man. You're going to die. That's what happens.
Man. My graphics card came with the remade what's that game? The Raccoon City and all that zombie stuff.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2. Yeah, it came with a remake of Resident Evil 2, and I played it, and I really didn't enjoy it. So I played like 30 minutes of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah. My wife continuously plays that over and over and over again, and really? I don't know how. Like it's even the old ones, and I'm like, how like the camera is so fixed and so. I don't get it. I don't see the appeal to that at all.
Well, what's funny is I almost loaded up Fallout 3 the other day, right? But it's like, and that one's actually not too bad. Like the older Fallouts, the graphics were just like
the top down ones. You mean?
Yeah. But like Fallout 3 wasn't too bad. But Fallout 3, I guess, has a problem running on Windows. You need some kind of you need some other kind of client to run it.
Huh.
Really?
Well, that's what it says on Steam. It says, I guess you have to download some third party thing to run it properly.
Weird.
But yeah.
Is it an older title?
It's because it's the Steam version of the game. Right, so it's I guess it's like a ported version or something. I don't know what it is, but it's a Steam version of the game. It's not like the original. It's not like the original Fallout 3.
That sounds like the same problem with the original Half-Life.
It's possible, sure.
That one's very difficult to get running on Windows.
Yep.
You almost need to go back to almost like Windows 98 to make it run.
Yeah, well, that's what it sounded. It sounded like it was a Windows 10 problem or a Windows 8 and up problem.
Yeah.
Like it would run okay on XP, but not on Windows 10. Yeah, there were a bunch of complaints. A bunch of guys like, oh yeah, it runs like garbage. And
do we have Cactus somewhere?
That sounds familiar.
I know one of the quest lines was to find some. I don't know where we put it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I found it.
Okay.
I'm going to stick a piece of it in the cloche over here.
The cloche of cloches?
Yeah. I guess I need sand for that too, don't I? No, actually, it's growing dirt. Well, I better put a piece of sand in just to see. Now to find a piece of sand. I should probably be going over back to the chest of drawers.
Oh,
chest of drawers. That's what it's called. The chest of drawers.
A chest of drawers?
So who wants to trade at Trader Wolf's here?
The bourgeois bees.
I need paper.
The bourgeois bees?
The bourgeois bees.
Trader Joe's?
No, Trader Wolf's. Trader Wolf's.
Okay.
I got to come up with something to trade for. I don't know what I want to trade for. Come on. Paper.
Okay, there. Now it's growing. Yep, cactus still requires sand. Alright, I need to put this through some kind of something.
No.
Did I steal your advanced alloy?
No. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have anything. I'm just smelting stuff in there.
There
So go right ahead. You're not taking anything from me.
What's that glass? Oh, that makes 2 of them. So just one makes 2. That's cool. Let's get rid of that. 2 of those. And see if I can do this from memory. Here, and there, and there. Right.
We need shears to get plant fibers, correct?
Where'd I get
No.
coal from? Did you drop?
No, you
coke
just break the
coal?
glass or break the grass.
Yeah, you break it like a hemp, and you put the hemp through the grinder mill up here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I probably dropped it, Jackal.
Oh, I got plenty. I got enough to make torches anyway, so we're good.
Coal? That was
Yeah.
what I picked up, and I couldn't figure out where it came from.
Shears make it
Wait.
easy, though, Farrell says.
Yeah, it's one of those annoying things that you need them to make torches in this pack. So so Jackal, how far do you have to go to find sunflowers?
In the Twilight Forest. It wasn't the Twilight. I did check the Twilight Forest. I thought I might get lucky there, but there's so many platforms and that you're just impassable because you get the hunger and you get the cold and I just like, okay, well, I'll try the Lost Cities, and I unveiled so much of that map just flying around looking for it. But I mean, sunflowers only spawn in that sunflower biome, right?
Right. Yes. Yep.
It was just a matter of finding.
Plains.
Yeah, because as far as I know, the Lost Cities, when the islands spawn, it's whatever that particular area of your thing is, right? So it's even less likely that is one of you guys dancing over there?
Nope.
Oh, it's one of the bunnies, one of the fluffy bunnies. I just saw a name tag through the building going up and down.
Uh-oh. Never mind, I found it.
Oh, there's one on a lead on top of on a rooftop. There's one
That
of those,
could be
one of
what
those
it
buddies.
is, yeah. Need supplies. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I just froze. There we go. I was gonna say I just froze up.
Can
Bottom
we
of
all
the shed.
sleep? And that way we can get this rain out of here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got sleeping bags.
Yep.
Oh, there's monsters nearby on that one. I'm sleeping. Oh, here comes a creeper.
Yeah, of course.
Well, he's not going to hurt you, right?
No.
Is
Yay.
this, this is snow. I thought it was like an elevator. Okay, so
Let's see.
okay, this is just for tests purposes.
I have to make one of these thingies.
So how do I do
AF
this?
transformer, high voltage,
Trader Wolf.
HV cables. How much of that do we have? Just 4, so we need 2 more. So I need my aluminum, my steel, and a stick, which I have. I bet it's the other way around.
Who's close to the giant chest?
I am.
Can you test something here?
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Okay. I don't know if you got sticks on you.
I do now.
If
Okay.
you right click on the buttons,
Like on.
what does
Okay.
it look like?
I see.
Yeah.
It says receive 9. Trader Wolf 1. It's got 36 bottles enchanting. Send 1. Paper 18. Stamp in. So what am I supposed to do here?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was wondering if it because I was the creator, so I was wondering if you're. If you put 9 sticks in the big empty boxes up top right,
I can't.
you can't.
Nope. Unless we put in the receive, I can put those in there. I can put them all in the receive. I can also take out of the send and the box below it. I can also take the paper.
Yeah, the paper and the stamps. I don't know how this works.
Sending letters to cost stamps to a base fee of 1 N. Every attachment adds another 1 N of cost.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, here's sticks.
Oh, I didn't really need them. I was just looking. Okay, let's look at forest.
What was it doing?
Oh, right. Forestry is just full of. Oh, at forestry. That's what I want to do. I suppose just looking up letter.
There's a forestry book. Do you have that one?
That seems like an awful lot of work for something that that's really just stamp collector. Stamp. Make different stamps. Habitat former. That would have been handy. Letter.
Yes, Farrell, my avatar is an Ewok.
You know what? Forget it.
It's Wicket, actually, to be specific.
Wicket. Yeah, that's a movie I haven't seen in quite a while. Is Star Wars Return to the Jedi.
And I also have the 2013 Minecon cape as well.
Nice.
I saw when I was playing Sky Factory 3 today in the Lost City. I saw a you know how some of the mobs will be the character skins.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw a little baby version of what originally looked like you. It didn't end up being you, but it had on it and it was running around. And I was just like, "Is that Jay's? It's like Jay's skin." It wasn't quite your skin, but they had the Minecon cape, which really kind of like stood out. That's probably why initially I thought it might have been.
Can you still? I think it's from X Nihilo. Can you still make the auto hammers with the people's names in them?
I don't know.
You used to.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah,
you renamed the thing with the character's name in it, and if you got it right, you got the little person in there being the auto hammer.
I didn't realize that's how that worked.
Yeah.
But that was Sky Factory 3. That's not in Sky Factory 4. Well, that's actually really cool. I've never seen the cloche with the cactus in it before. Like, what do we got? What other cool thing can we do? Biogas engine, mulch, honeydew, bog earth. Okay, I'm bored with agricultural because there's a lot of bee stuff here, and I'm not interested in it. But to get to 5, do we have to do 4 to get to 5?
Let's see.
Industrial
you have to do enough of 4 to get to 5, I believe.
Okay, so it's probably this biogas engine that we
Let's
need.
see. I did. Let's see. What else did I open up?
Bronze,
Do the leopard
bronze.
chest task.
The which one?
The leopard chest, which I guess is for like the butterflies.
Oh yeah, that one.
Open up the
Probably
honeydew task, or do that one.
Yeah, honeydew is complete.
Because I didn't do all of this, and I was able to go to age 5 in my patron world.
Oh, honey drop or honeydew?
The honeydew. Well, there's two of those. Yeah, the honey drop is completed.
Dripping.
Honeydew needs completing.
Well, mellow and dripping might be difficult. Majestic and noble and imperial. And mellow is monastic, secluded, and hermetic. Yeah, that might be a tough one. I'm hoping that we don't have to do bio, because that one is possible. Bronze gear. Okay, metal press,
We have a metal press.
or do we have a gear cast? That might be the easier way of doing it.
What kind of gears are you trying to make? Wooden gears?
No, bronze gears.
Oh, okay. Chapter 4 Subversions Pack. Bees are just not my thing. Yeah, they're not my thing either. I do not like bees.
I've played with them before, but I've never managed to get all the way through.
A mince pie. Let's eat that. I got luck and speed. What was that? I'm still trying to make this AF transformer. Oh, I need my iron plates. That's what I need. There it is. Just like that, and like that, and like that, and
I
that,
still need to, so didn't I?
and that, and that. What am I missing? The high voltage Constantine HV wire relay, HV wire connector. Oh. No, that, you must get nervous when the Tormund Giant Bane is near.
When the what?
You must get nervous when the Tormund Giant's Bane is near. I don't know what Tormund Giants are.
That's from. The name is so familiar. I can't place it though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't have an HV wire relay. That's what I needed to make. Where...
Did you need this cactus green, Jay?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
wait,
going in
actually,
the
you know
chest.
what? Yes, I do.
Okay, it's in the chest right next to the crafting table.
Okay. I gotta make some more of that. Game of
Or
Thrones.
it could be on the other side. What was that?
Game of Thrones free peps. I don't know what that means. I know what Game of
Free
Thrones
peps.
is, but I don't know what free peps means. Free Pepsi? No, thank you.
Piston, iron, redstone.
Peoples. Oh, peeps. Oh, okay. So that quote he said was for the Game of Thrones peeps.
You know what? I could not watch the TV show. I've read the books multiple times. I couldn't get past like 2 or 3 episodes into season 2. I just was not able to do it.
I remember seeing the first 2 episodes, and then there was an episode where they dumped a cauldron of gold on somebody's head.
Okay,
I'm bored.
yeah, what's his face?
They crowned him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mad, not the old Targaryen king. Well, not the old one, but the one that
was the brother.
disposed. Yeah, I can't remember his name though. Daenerys' brother, but
Yeah, because he wanted his crown, so they crowned him.
Son of the Mad King.
that's
Yes.
right. Yeah, he was the son of the Mad King.
I can honestly say that I didn't watch it. I saw like maybe 6 episodes or 7 episodes. That was about it.
Cobble now. I'm one of those people, the books were so good. And because he wasn't done the series, my biggest fear is that I'm going to have false memories when the final book comes out. Or the final, I think there's going to be at least 2 more. I could be wrong about that. but I was going to have false memories from the show when I was reading the books, and things were going to get confused in that. So I was like, no, I'm done. I can't watch this. What do we need? Glass.
Oh, that's okay. No worries, Phil. He said search results, web results, Viserys Targaryen. Viserys Targaryen. I don't know.
Yeah, that was his name, Viserys.
Oh, yeah. Viserys. Yeah.
Yeah, Viserys Targaryen.
Viserys or Viserys
yep.
or.
Yes, he says. Didn't I just have some aluminum somewhere?
I don't know if I could use this or not. Oh. Ah. Generates RF from organic fluids and lava. Well, we know where lava is.
Biogas complete.
Does that let us? No. Oh, mulch. I bet you mulch. Mulch is decay, a moistener, and a squeezer. Apples and carrots.
One of her dragons were his namesake and died
That's right,
by the hand of the Night King.
Well, in the TV show, yes, but not. I don't believe that happened in the book yet.
Did he just spoil something?
No. Well, I mean, it's the books are going to be somewhat different. I mean, the show was different than the books, which I mean, it's got to be. It's a TV show versus a book, right?
Yeah.
Like there were certain things that were changed in the show that I was like, you know what, I can accept that. But then there were other things that were changed that were like, there's no reason for that. Like, why would you change that?
Right. Yeah.
Farrell says the book series will never be completed.
I don't know about that. I don't know. He's been slow, but that's because the TV show has been distracting him. My theory there. But I'm sure the book series will be. Supposedly the next one's coming out this summer. He's already confirmed that. Carrots. Is what I've read. Now, whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know.
So, TV series is the only canon we will have. Super sad.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Squeezer. There we go. Oh, I gotta get rid of all the seed oil. Tin cans. Has anybody seen any tin cans?
There's
No.
10. There's 10 over here in the chest that you can make tin cans of.
I know we had some tin cans a while ago. Molten
When a
tin
man's
cans.
an empty kettle, he should be on his moon.
Can, that's just what it's
copyright
called.
strike.
I don't think that was quite well enough.
Yeah.
Or long.
You give yourself too much credit, Jay.
Yeah, that's,
I
wasn't trying, so yeah, I think we're good.
I used to watch a lot of Impulse and Skizzleman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Skiz was singing something one day. He was like, I'm trying to think of what it was now. And Impulse was going, no, I'm going to get copyright struck, right? And Skizzle was like, if they can figure out what I was trying to sing, let them strike you. Yeah, if they can figure out that song, let them strike you.
Tesla coil. One's a Tesla and one's a Tesla coil. Oh, the excavator. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I need a lot of steel for that. A person... Hold on, I have to go to my Discord to read that because it's cut off already. If a person... if they're a fan of Lord of the Rings, says they're totally, then ask if they know Tom
Bombadil?
Bombadillo?
Bombadil? Silence.
Thomas Bombadil.
Thomas
Bombadil.
Bombadil, yeah.
Yep.
Big Ely knows.
He's an obscure character from the Legendarium. Yeah. He's not actually in any of the movies. But
he plays a big part in the first book, though.
Yes, in the book in the Legendarium, yeah, he's huge because he's Bombadil. There's a lot of talk about Bombadil, like who he's actually supposed to be, like whether he's supposed to be because he's there from the beginning, actually longer. He can remember when the world was created. So there was actually a big controversy because people said that Tolkien put him in the book to be a representation of himself. But Tolkien said that he is not anywhere in that world. There is no Tolkien representative anywhere in that world. That Bombadil is his own character. But yeah, no, Bombadil's a pretty interesting character. Yeah. Bombadil is one of the few characters who actually puts the ring on and the ring has no effect.
Really?
Yep. Bombadil can actually wear the one ring without any effect.
He's the avatar / essence of the music and the Ainur. Music of the Ainur? Ainur?
The Ainur. Yeah. The Ainur is the Ainur are like the gods. Or well it's the Valor Tolkien has a pretty detailed web of information. Like, yeah. I mean, it's insane. But I mean, he spent almost 50 years writing that book.
Yeah, wrote his own language. The guy is genius.
Wrote his own language. Yeah, I mean, it's insane.
He's Captain Planet.
he is Captain Planet. Bombadil is Captain Planet. Yeah, Bombadil is married to an elf. What's her name now?
Rose.
Oh, I can't. No, it's like something Berry. I can't remember her name now. Oh God, this is gonna drive me crazy for hours. But she's an elf.
So who's up for some tasty hummus?
Yeah.
Chance keep out of that.
I've heard it's good with like crackers and pretzels, whatever, but I just can't bring myself.
Really
I don't think it's the same kind of hummus, but
it's really good with pretzel chips.
Okay, peach.
Goldberry.
Goldberry, that's what it is. Yes, thank you. Goldberry.
And I'm reading everything off of what Farrell's feeding me. Since
yep. No, I knew. Yeah, it's
Pete Bog.
Yeah, no, I love Tolkien. I love Tolkien. And I'm
Farrell
far
says
from.
He had to look it up too.
I'm far from a fanatic. You know, like I don't know his stuff inside and out. But I mean, you know, like I know a lot of the stuff. Like I know the story of the Silmarilli, the three jewels, that were forged by Galadriel's brother.
I know that there's more than I could ever.
Yes, yeah, but I've also spent a lot of time like I'll do stuff like when I'm at work. I do a lot of my stream listening and stuff when I'm at work. Like I'll put on somebody's stream if I didn't get a chance to watch the stream. I'll throw it on while I'm at work with my earbuds on, and I'll kind of listen through. And I do the same thing with like every now and then I'll find somebody who does like a 2-hour long thing on Tolkien lore, and I'll listen to that, you know. So it's like I haven't read the Legendarium, but I know quite a bit of what's in it. And then you also have the Silmarillion, which is another backstory book.
Sorry, obsidian? Do we have 5 pieces of obsidian anywhere?
It's a good question.
Because we can make it in the smell tree, right?
Yeah. You can also make it with that little spinner thingy.
The spinner thingy.
This little wooden thingy out here. It was out here. I think it got moved. But you put lava in it and 3 pieces of cobblestone. Oh, here it is. It's by your back door.
This thing here.
Wood basin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you put lava in it, put 3 pieces of cobble in it, and rotate it like 3 times. You get a piece of obsidian.
Okay. Now, I had cobble was over here.
There's steel. I thought I had more plates than that. In the amount of 0. There it is. I do have plates. Alright. So now I need lead. How about lead? Is there lead? 4 pieces of lead.
Ah.
Ooh, there are a bunch of lead blocks though. Good. Redstone? Is that something around here?
I've got some on me if you need it. It's in the general chest, I believe.
Okay. Chest of drawers.
The chest of drawers.
The chest of drawers. Have you seen that meme that's going around?
Which one?
The one that moment in a Southerner's life when they see chest of drawers written out for the first time.
Oh. No, I have not.
Yeah, there's a bunch of meme videos and stuff going around where it's somebody who says it has chest of drawers written out, and it says that moment in a Southerner's life when they see chest of drawers written out for the first time, and it usually has somebody with a shocked face, right? And there was a video of some girl was like, I can relate to that because it's Chester drawers.
Chester drawers, yeah.
Chester drawers.
That's what I thought it was for a very long time. Chester drawers.
Well, it's Chesterfield. Do you guys say Chesterfield in the States?
I don't know what Chesterfield is.
Oh, it's like a couch.
Oh, no. I mean, unless Chesterfield is a brand name.
I don't think so. It's possible, but
because I mean that would be my only assumption was that Chesterfield was a brand name.
Farrell says the Stone Giants in The Hobbit was Peter Jackson taking liberties with loose interpretation. Sulu, oh my.
Yeah, well, there was quite a bit of loose interpretation, you know. Because I mean, you have to take a little bit of theatrical license. I mean, like the whole thing in The Hobbit with Legolas's father, Thranduil. He's not actually. I mean, in the book, he's not actually Legolas's father. You never actually find out who Legolas's father is. But Thranduil was a king, but from the second age, not the third age. So they just kind of drew some parallels and made him his father. But so I mean, there is plenty of artistic license in the films, but all in all, Jackson did a really good job of staying true to Tolkien.
Hey, Syntax, thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up there, Syntax?
Back home, welcome. You're going to jump on. Hopefully, work was better for you tonight. A little bit. Sorry to interrupt, Big Edley. I just saw.
I was done. Yeah, no, I was done. I was just making a comment that when Hollywood does something, there's always a touch of theatrical license. You know,
true.
Because if you look at a lot of the way the things are laid out in Lord of the Rings, the kind of the sequence that they do stuff in isn't exactly how it was done in the book. Like you'll notice they have a meeting of the White, right? When Gandalf brings the Witch King's sword to Rivendell, right? They have the meeting of the White. Galadriel and her husband are there. Gandalf, Saruman, they're all there, and that actually took place years before the old Frodo thing. Like it wasn't part of the Lord of the Rings. It wasn't a part of the Fellowship of the Rings. It was actually years before that, but it was important enough backstory that they had to include it in Fellowship of the Ring.
Now, hey Yerbs, how you doing? Thanks for coming out to the stream. The one thing that didn't surprise me, but since you got to expect to happen in the movie, But from when Frodo gets the ring and leaves the Shire, to when he goes and meets what's his face in the town,
Bree.
It's like months in the book.
Yes,
but in the movie it's like hours, right, or a day.
Right, it's days, right? And in those months, that's where Frodo meets Tom Bombadil,
Tom Bombadil,
and
Tom
Bombadil.
He a bear or something like that. He had a bear drive a sleigh. Jay, how many times do I have to spin this?
I think it's 3 turns.
Then something is wrong because I've been spinning it for like 10 minutes. It feels
How much cobble did you put in there?
3.
But I mean,
And
there's
hold on.
there's also sections where Frodo, Merry, Pippin.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
Sam,
It's 2 pieces of cobble.
See,
How do I get it out now?
Shift,
the recipe
right
wrong.
click, I think. Or click with an empty hand to get it out. Whoa!
No. It's okay. I got the lot. I'm not the one that almost destroyed everything.
But
No! Oh! I'm on fire now. I'm on fire.
Wow.
But yeah,
my
there's
goodness.
there's you see Tom Bombadil in the book quite a bit, like where he has to rescue Frodo and Sam from things. He brought I gotta remember the point in the story now. He actually brought Frodo back from the dead.
What?
In one section of the book. I'm trying to think of the story. I'm trying to think of what it was, but Frodo was, maybe it was Sam. One of them was killed by something, and they called out to Bombadil, and Bombadil came and
Oh yeah. Was it? There we go. Okay, that works now. Okay, syntax. I'm very tired. Good day all over. Several medical situations at the end of the shift. That's not good. Well, I don't normally say this, Jacko, but you're hot.
Farrell
yes,
said,
yes, I was hot.
Farrell said, I do like how Peter Jackson did show the difference of the Cinder Elves to Sylvan Elves. One gets drunk, the others don't.
yes, yeah. You have the Silders and the Cinder are they're actually, they were all the Cinders were the original elves, and they split into factions at some point. Whoop! I just fell in a hole.
Is it nighttime? Should we sleep through this?
Oh, is it nighttime yet?
I don't know. It doesn't look quite dark enough yet.
I don't think it's
Jack,
nighttime.
did you grab the ingot cast when you used the other one? Who was making the
yeah.
gear?
Sorry. Yeah, that was me. I didn't bring it back. There you go. It's right by your feet there.
Got it. Is it night already?
No,
I don't think so. I think it's
so.
just storming. I think it's just a storm.
21. Oh no, 21:20. It says date. Oh, sorry, no. Daytime.
It says you can only sleep at night.
10 o'clock. Yeah. No, it's only 10 o'clock daytime according to my map.
Yep, that's what mine says.
So how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully everybody there watching the streams are having a good night. Hopefully everybody is enjoying themselves. Somebody's making drinks on their microphone.
Oh, sorry, I was taking a sip of my water.
It sounded like you were like mixing a fancy.
Oh yeah, shaking a drink. Yeah.
What was I using? I was using this.
I had chocolate wine last night.
Ooh, that's
Chocolate
interesting.
wine. Hmm?
Yeah, it was good.
I've only did it once. I made dandelion wine.
Dandelion.
It was interesting. I mean, it was different.
My friend's father used to make dandelion wine.
It supposedly used to be very, very popular, and you could pretty much make wine out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar to it, right?
Yep.
But it was an excuse not to get rid of the dandelions. But it was literally an absolute ton of work where you got to harvest all the dandelion heads, and then you don't use the actual stems in that. You got to cut the yellow bits off, like the little fluffy bits before they turn to fluff. That's what you make it out of, and you needed like an absolute ton of it, which is why I only ever did it once. I was you know what?
Do you guys know Emmy Eats Japan?
Who?
Emmy Eats Japan on YouTube?
No.
She's a cooking channel, and she took a entire jar of Welch's grape juice and ran it through her Instapot and made wine that way.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
So I was thinking, if you want to do your dandelion wine, get an Instapot and do it that way.
For somebody who doesn't drink, I don't know why I was. I also did green tea wine. That was at the end, and I've never tasted it. I just ended up pouring it all out after like it sat in the jug for like 2 years and flies got in it. And,
oh no!
What about sake? You ever made homemade sake?
I've never made it, and I've never actually drank it.
I don't care for
Japan. Sake. Oh, sorry. That's a lie. I did try it there. Sake to me is too much like vodka.
Okay.
And I don't really like vodka. No, but again, I don't drink a lot. Like I'm a social drinker. I will not drink on my own. Okay, I think it's nighttime.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to do the sleeping bag from your inventory.
When my boys were in karate, their sensei used to make his own sake.
Oh, okay. It's just rice wine, right? But
yeah, yep.
You missing something?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
What are you trying to do?
Peat farm.
Oh,
and it somehow takes a intricate circuit board and an obsidian electron tube, but it doesn't tell me how. Okay, so peat is a farming, show all farming recipe, but it just shows the intricate circuit board for that.
You need
so soil
earth
and sand plus germlings equals product. But peat is bog earth. So if I put bog earth down, and we just hit it with that? No. Manual peat bog. Automatic farms managed peat bog. Okay, let's try that. Automatic farms.
Is that one of those like forestry farm blocks that Nathok had going over here?
Maybe that's what it was.
Because he's got, I see hummus growing over here.
Oh, well, how come we didn't have that advancement? Because I had to make hummus.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't really know how these blocks work. Nathok would be the one to tell you. I wanna say, what was that one mod pack? It was Age of Engineering, I think. You had to do a peat farm, and it wasn't involved in forestry. It was like a manual that you grew it or something. I don't know. Like you put it down and like water in the middle, and then with something else surrounding it, and it created the peat for some reason.
It is quite possible. Maybe I do need that forestry book.
What was I after? Oh, the Tesla thing.
Forester's Manual. Look at that. Look at what I had. Habitat, core, genetics, mail. Look at that. Mailbox, trade station. You know what? I don't care about it anymore.
I'm over it.
Yeah, I am. I am totally over Abercrombie. Farming. Farm structure. Farm block is the main structural block of the farm. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Oh, geez. I'm going to make a whole bunch of those now. Sindar elves left for the Undying Lands and were blessed by the light of the two tree before their destruction. The Sylvan got lost in their pilgrimage and never left Middle Earth after awakening.
Yes.
That's why Sindar looked down on Sylvan as lesser elves.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so hey, thanks for coming to the stream. Counter Crisis. Isn't there a peat bog machine block that converts bog earth to peat bog? That's what bog earth.
There's a peat bog block. There's a manual and a managed one. Is that what you're looking for, Jackal?
Well,
If you
yeah,
type in
that's what
peat,
we want.
There's two little peat.
But you can't
thingies.
craft it. Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah, you can with the electron tubes and the
Flexible. Okay, there's the obsidian tubes, the basic circuit board glass. Does it have to be blue? No. Glass, and then a flexible thermonic fabricate. Oh boy, these things. Slime and emerald. Do we have slime and emerald? I think you put us on the right path there, Counter. Sorry, what was that, Big Edley?
He didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought he said something. Okay, try that. That might be where we need, because the quest book once again is very vague subject. All right, 2 emeralds.
Put that back over here.
Oh shit, Big Edley's just. I thought Big Edley was like. Is he AFK or?
I'm here. I just stepped away for a second.
Oh, okay. Slime. Do we have? Oh wait, I can buy slime, right?
Slime was one of the quests gave you slime balls.
Wasn't there also a store? Reward zone. Slime. Bronze coin. That's unfortunate. I bet you Nathok's got some around.
I'm sure.
What, slime?
There's probably
I
something
need
here in
2 pieces of slime.
half off chest or something.
The half off.
There's 7 slime balls in the half price chest here.
Nice. Yoink. Now there's 5 slime balls in there.
So
Syntax thinks he's got some in his house. So you're not coming out
it's
tonight,
possible.
Syntax? It was funny because we were calling it Anathrax's.
That's right. Anathrax is Syntax. That's right.
You got to be careful, Jackal, because you may walk into your base and find a bunch of signs of space Syntax on them.
Yeah, with all the signs. Oh, I'm very happy I'm just keeping them there, though, because it's a great reminder, because I would have forgotten many
It's
times.
funny. Every time you walk in there and I see them, I start laughing.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely hilarious.
So, Farrell, here's a question for you, since you like Tolkien, Farrell. Do you know the reason why there's hostility between the elves and the dwarves? Do you know the story about that?
Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted.
Because it actually goes all the way back to the beginning of the world.
The hostility between the elves and the what?
And the dwarves.
And the dwarves.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with Erebor or any of that. It goes back to before the First Age. It goes back to the beginning of the world when the dwarves were created technically.
I'm waiting on Phil to respond to that before you say something. Because there's a bit of a delay.
It reminds me of something in what botany. Okay, 1 second here. No, I would be half dead, falling asleep. Oh, Syntax, yeah, so he's not coming on tonight.
Pharaoh says Legolas and Galadriel are Sindar. Turiel is Sylvan. Both her and Legolas are not even in The Hobbit.
No, Legolas isn't. No, you're right. Yes, that's right. Legolas was not in The Hobbit. Yes, Legolas is entirely in Lord.
Okay, well, he's in the movie though.
He's in the movie, but that's see.
I know it's ridiculous.
That was just a and his character. But like Thranduil and those were not in The Hobbit either.
No. It was a way to.
Farrell says he's a big fan of Durin the Deathless.
Yes. Durin was the first elf, or the first dwarf born into the world. And he actually, if you want to say spawned, he actually they refer to it as awoke, right? So he awoke at Erebor. No, I'm sorry, at Moria.
He got woke.
Yes, he awoke.
Yeah,
he awoke at
how did we
Moria.
get onto the Lord of the Rings? I can't remember now.
He asked a question about Tom Bombadil.
That's what it was. Yeah, the Tom Bombadil kind of was brought up there. Oh, the clock's on. Okay.
Or it
All right,
was
anyways.
eldest of the first 7, or it was the 11.
Yeah, the seven fathers of the dwarves. He was the eldest.
It's the as we're all just building science stuff. We're talking Tolkien as well.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, if you look at Tolkien, the and again, I'm at a loss because I haven't actually read a lot of the Legendarium and stuff like that, but there's one god. There are many supreme beings, but there's the one god of Tolkien's world of Middle Earth, right? He's the only one that can give life, right? So there was a lesser god who created the dwarves. He actually molded them out of clay, out of the earth, right? And he made them almost like automatons, right? And out of anger, the one god was going to destroy them, but he saw that they had a purpose, that they liked working with their hands and they liked doing things like that. So instead, he actually gave them life. But because he didn't create them and he created the elves first, he said that there would always be conflict between the two races. And that was his thing, that he would give them life, but there would always be conflict. And that's why the elves and the dwarves never got along, is because it was almost out of spite.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Wonderful
So Ken
history.
Price says The Hobbit. Geez, that takes me back. I think I saw that half a decade ago. I know it seems so long ago that it came out. Mind you, though, they again took the one book that should have been just one movie and turned it into 3, which was like absolutely ridiculous. But
well, yeah, but I mean, I don't think one movie would have done it justice.
True, but I don't think there was enough there for 3. Like, it would have been one really long, just like, well, mind you, the 3 were 3 long movies as well. Right. But then, technically, if they wanted to, I mean, they could have, well, I got to say, though, Peter Jackson did justice with the trilogy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yes.
He cut out a lot of stuff, but he cut out 3 months of the Hobbits doing nothing, right? Like, other than bumping into people and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, I think, I don't know. And the Hobbit is such a different book than the Lord of the Rings. Like, it's
true.
Okay, how do I use this now? Watch Nathok already have built one of these.
I would not doubt it.
Okay, so Bog Earth and no. What is that? Okay, so that looks like power. Okay, Jay.
Yep.
Do you have any of these wire connectors?
I do. What are we pulling off here? LV. Let's see. Do we have LV? We do.
So that machine block works in a 15 by 15 block area. Oh, this one? Oh, is it going to start placing stuff? I might move this someplace else.
Phil says, I can't pronounce that. Ayuli,
It must be a
the
Hobbit
Smith,
word.
gave the dwarves the strength to resist Morgoth's influence. He feared that they would be corrupt like so many elves have already been.
Yeah, because that was the other thing, is that they believe that the orcs and the goblins are corrupted elves.
I broke something, Jay.
What'd you break?
The power to the arc furnace.
Oh, I'm not using that. Okay. Oh wait, or is that the main? That's the main thing that powers.
That's the main one.
Else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was trying to keep it close by, right? And
did you get
counter saying that I needed 15 by 15 space?
Did
so I'm like,
you
I'll
get
just level this out.
A wire, insulated wire?
I got a that, and I got a that. It's all just underneath your feet there. There we go.
Okay, insulated wire. So let's see. That's a relay. So we need another relay over here.
This might not be enough space, to be honest with you. 15 by 15, right? This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sneeze. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, this is not going to be big enough. Oh, we got lots of space over here. All right, so we place that there. So if we, Jay, so this is where we need to connect something to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start placing. Oh, okay, yes, okay. So very similar to RL Craft, RAD, Roguelite Adventures or whatever. Now, did I have to place it in the water then? Oh no, I put water in here.
It's let's see. I need another relay. Hang on. I don't have any more insulated. Let's see. How can I make this insulated? I need the fabric, the hemp cloth.
Creative Kitty, I found your old apartment. Creative. Oh, it says Draven's apartment now. Did you sell it to Draven? Okay.
That's why the Lesser Rings didn't turn the dwarves into ring wraiths like men. Instead, they just made them greedy, locked in their mountain fate.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Morgoth was one of the first. He was the first Valar to come over to Arda. He was the first to come from the Undying Lands to Middle Earth. His name was actually Melkor. I think it was Melkor when he came, and then since he was the first one there, he was like basically overtaken by a lust for power, and he became the Dark Lord. I mean, he was one of the lesser gods of like darkness anyway. He was he's a darker character. He had but he basically became the first Dark Lord, and he was renamed Morgoth. And yeah, he's the one that created the rings. Very, very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Iluvatar was the god. Iluvatar.
I'm bringing over another relay, Jackal, so I can hook that up.
Okay. Crisis was saying, okay, do you by inner 9, do you mean these inner 9, or do you mean 9 out? I guess 3 out. No, that can't be right. I guess it'd be 4 out.
Is this going to be 15 by 15?
He says it's going to be 15 by 15. Inner 9 block should be air. I think that's what he means here. I got some cobble.
Why does this remind me of a Monty Python skit?
Put this part here?
No, the 3 out, 4 out. All I can think of is brother.
Skit?
All I can think of is Brother Maynard when he's reading the Holy Hand Grenade.
Oh,
5 is right out.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's obstructed.
That's not going to work.
Here, let me put it up a little bit.
Yes, the inner 9. Okay, so these 9 are the. That's a great thing. That's a great thing in the.
5 is right out.
5 is right out.
Okay.
Now shall count to 3, 2, being the third
5,
number to be
3,
reached.
3, sir.
So where does this come in then?
He's got huge, sharp, pointy. Look at him; he can leap.
Crisis on the count of 3, not 5. That is right out.
That's it.
And throughout the whole thing,
Farrell says he was second in power to Eru, the primary god of Lord. Just think Melkor, Morgoth as Satan, and Sauron as the Antichrist.
it counters like 3 being the number 1, 2
Being the third number be reached.
be reached.
Being
Yeah,
one more than 2. The third number be reached.
the holy
That's
hand
great.
grenade.
Holy hand grenade. Brother Maynard, bring forth the holy hand
water.
grenade.
You do that so well.
We actually one Halloween,
Do I need
our
something here?
church every year does like a kids Halloween festival, and me and another guy were the monks with the boards, and we go around saying the chanting monk. We hit our heads on the
themselves in the
boards.
heads,
Yeah.
Flap. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Maybe we should sleep. I don't know if that's going to
That
help.
rabbit
And
dynamite.
then what was it? The black beast of
Arg! He wouldn't just
No.
write arg. No, would he?
Sir Bedivere. No, I think it's more surprise. Like
Wasn't there a Saint Args in wherever? I can't remember where it was. The Python is responsible for just so much happiness. Okay, do I just need more water then? Is that what it's saying? Hydration required. So I guess it's saying I need more water. Oh, where's my hang glider?
Light engineering block. How many of those do I have? I have 1. So I need 3 more of those.
There's a little cave down here that squids must be dying in because it's there's a chest down here as well.
is there?
There's a chest underwater with like a bunch of like ink sacs and stuff all around it. So I don't know if that was Creative Kitty and Draven doing something down there or.
That's funny.
But okay, so we go one more.
How are those made again?
It says hydration, 80% hydration
Copper.
required.
Iron and iron.
We'll just fill it all up. Is that what we got to do? Or am I overfilling it now? Ah, hang glider. It can't place if there's grass currently in the spot. Oh, okay. So I've got a
There it goes.
15 by 15 out then is what you're saying.
I need 3 more. Might as
So
well make
that's
4.
2.
So 6 copper. Ooh, I'm out of copper. No way.
Three,
There's where did I
four,
just see copper?
6.
Up top?
There's
7.
copper in the chest up on the roof, up here.
And then we'll go be 7 in this direction. All right. 2, 2. 1, 2, 3.
In this one, there's like 16 or
7.
17,
Oh,
right?
cool.
Yeah. Oh, 16 copper.
7. 1 makes. Oh, wait, no. Did I do that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, lag. Okay, that made me lose my count there. Swifty, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming out. Stream. Hey, sorry I haven't been here. It's just computer's been getting fixed. Not a problem, Swifty. Also, something is wrong with my audio drive, so I can't hear you. Oh, that's odd. Nobody else has had that problem. Maybe the audio
You
sound.
sure your desktop audio is turned on?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm actually not listening.
yeah, no, desktop audio is turned on.
Yeah, no, I can hear you. I was going to
It
say,
wouldn't be the first time, right?
I've got the
I've been
stream
trying
muted and
to
I'm
fix
listening
this
to you
at 3 o'clock.
Discord.
Holy
so-
cow. 1 second here. I'm just going to go and I hate how I've got to minimize the window a bit to get over to the chat. Not a problem. That's Swifty. Not a problem, Swifty. Thanks for trying to stop by, though. I honestly don't know what to say about an audio problem, though. It's hard to with your audio driver. Have you? Oh, did Windows do an update? Because it messed with my audio drivers as well, and I had to do fixing on that.
I don't know. My
entirely possible.
CPU's dead, so.
You made it impossible that Windows messed up?
Windows is always messing something.
No, it's possible that Windows Update did something, because I haven't had an update recently, but
really, okay, I had one the other day, and then it all the updates. It sort of messed up a couple of my drivers and stuff like that. Here.
Dang.
All right. What are the chances I'm going to be able to do this?
I thought we just poured out a whole bunch of iron.
we did. There was like, I mean, unless Jackal grabbed it, I thought there were like a ton of.
I used a bit of iron. I didn't.
There's 2 blocks worth in there.
Yeah. Oh shoot! No, dang it!
What happened?
You can't convert iron blocks back into ingots.
No, we can smelt them again though.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
there.
There's bronze stuck in here.
Yeah, we just have to break it.
What are the chances I've miscounted here now? No, fertilizer. Okay. Farms require fertilizer to function. Post is insufficient. We've done fertilizer, though, before, right?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Fertilizer, forestry, sand. Okay. I think we've done this before. I wish there was subtitles. Yeah, I know that would be Swift. Jackal said you are a beautiful Jackal Wolf. I meant at Swifty, by the way. That's right. Everybody's a beautiful human for sure. For sure. I don't know why my light seems to be shining on my head today. I also feel bad. Stuff I got was barely here. Oh no, that's not a problem. That was Ben being very, very generous around Christmas, but no, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, you got a problem, Swifty. Like I appreciate you coming. I know you can't hear me. That's the problem.
Read my lips.
Yeah, that's right. Read my lips. 1 second here. Let's go through that. Not a problem, Swifty. That was Ben being very generous that night.
Should I start smelting chisels, Jay?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was from like wasn't it?
I forgot about that. I might actually start needing some of that. I just found 40 more iron. I'm putting it through, but it's wanting me to create a bunch of this little components. It's requiring a bunch of iron.
I could have sworn we had some fertilizer. Otherwise, I need sand, which was around here, right? Where's that sand? There we go. Sand and more of that blue. I guess I don't need all this dirt. Who's making... Oh, you're pressing stuff. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Why is my thing on?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jay.
Yep.
You can do that chisel trick in your 2x2 personal inventory.
Very nice.
I had some of that blue stuff left behind. Oh no, it was in Syntax's place. That's where it was. I said Syntax this time. I didn't say Anathora. Eat some lunch. Swifty's going to be right back. It would be cool if Twitch adds in subtitles. I don't know how long it takes YouTube to process. Like what? I don't know if you've ever uploaded to YouTube and that, but it takes quite a while for it to process. And I think a lot of that is it's trying to convert the voice to text and stuff like that. Because it does do that, like into whatever language you select. I think it takes quite a while for it to do it. So
you can upload your own captions.
You could, yep.
Yeah, but that's how hard is that going to be, right?
Yeah.
I've never tried to do it. It seems like it's an awful lot of work.
We
but I thought Twitch had an add-on for closed caption.
Oh, it could. I mean, as an add-on, I've never.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look into the integrations and the add-on, positive there's a closed caption.
That's actually not a bad idea then. Ooh,
at work we have to be very ADA compliant and make sure that everything's accessible by anyone that wants to look at it. And one of the rules we have to follow is any video we post online has to have captions with it. So the city clerk's office did this like 20-minute video, and then they had to have someone sit back and then type out everything that was said and any noise that was made, and then put it into the certain text format, and then upload it to YouTube with the video. That took them like 5 hours to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of see what's going on here.
King Farrell says King Fingal Elf commissioned Nagra the dwarf Telkar, famous smith, to craft the necklace Noglamir and have his Silmaril set within. Driven mad by gold lust, the dwarves murdered Fingal and stole the necklace and the stone. And
because they said it was theirs. Yeah, they said it was theirs. Yeah, that was one of the 3 Silmarils. The Silmarils were supposed to be the most perfect gem ever made, and they were actually created by Galadriel's brother, who was supposed to be the greatest elf smith of all times. And there were 3 Silmarils. The one was put into the necklace by the dwarves. And I believe that is the one that was cast into the sky and is set as a star. That's the one that's not lost. That's the one where they know where it still is. One died with an elf who fell into I don't think it was Mount Doom, but he fell into a pit of lava, or a fiery pit. He died, and the Silmaril went with him. And then the other one was that
Morgoth had one in his crown.
No, I don't believe Morgoth did have a Silmaril in his crown. There were only 3. Yes. The one from Morgoth's crown is one of the ones that the 2 brothers had. That sounds familiar to me. But anyway, one of them was destroyed. Well, one of them was supposedly lost to fire, was lost to like lava. The other one, the other elf cast it into the sea to be lost, and then the third one was set in the sky as a star. I'm telling you, you can go into like months of research in this stuff, and it's amazing.
And Luthien.
It's amazing the detail that Tolkien put into his stories.
Tolkien was the master of rabbit holes.
Hey, Counter Crisis, don't worry about that. That's fair enough. I mean, it did put it into the ground, but I think it still works. And if it was going to put all that water there, I probably should have put it out in the water. That might have worked just as well. The bog one that I did it outright in the water, and it just places the block. So I should have just assumed that's how this one was going to work. But you could move it. In that case, you could move the block machine 1 up. Yeah. It's where it is already. I'm not going to worry about it because it does do this automatically. It's not like broken because I don't have the spots for it, which is good. That makes it, that makes it work anyways. But this, I think, just takes time, right? Like we just got to wait for this one to sort out. So anyway, Swifty's asking, by the way, anyone a smart computer specialist here? Counter Crisis, I originally said to place them. Oh, sorry, that's back. But he said earlier on, your phone can convert voice to text as you speak. So I can't imagine it would be that hard for Twitch, which is true. That is very true. There's a lot of really good conversion. Well, I mean, there's a lot of passable conversion out there as well. Right?
Who's asking about the PC specialist?
That was Swifty, and he's the one who's having the. So I don't know if you can actually hear my answer, but Jay is definitely a good tech computer guy. I'm again passable. I used to be good at it when DOS was a thing.
They can see your screen, right? So if I type something in chat, they should be able to see it.
Definitely. Yeah, if you type something in the chat, yeah, that's right. The Swifty can. While this is going, there's a zombie pigman.
Yeah, he's been there for a while.
Really? I noticed the way. How did he get up there? And where did he come?
I don't know. But he's got a
right
shield.
there.
He's got a shield, so he's reinforced.
Is he? Oh, okay. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Not on my screen, he doesn't.
He's got a gold shield on my screen.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yep. Oh, yeah, look at that. Maybe from my side. Maybe it's a visual thing. Get down here. Oh, no, look at that. He doesn't.
No, he doesn't have it. I guess I can't really push him off.
One is in the sky, one is lost in the earth, the other one is cast into the sea out of reach of Morgoth.
Yep.
Oh, whoa, wow. Lag there. Okay.
Sorry, I'm in the Twilight.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Syntax. Sim over the programs can translate, but sim are bad. I think that's what Syntax is trying to say. He's misspelled. I'm assuming you did that on purpose, or was that an actual auto translate or something like that? Because that was poorly translated, if that's word, or transcribed. I think would be the right word. Everybody just give me a few minutes here. I'm going to go stretch my legs. I'm going to go refresh my drink. It's 10 o'clock already. I can't believe that. Tonight's been going by really quick. I really do like this pack. Even though I don't know, I don't feel like I've got an ultimate goal in it, right? But give me 1 second.
Yeah, that was
I'll be right back.
I tried to perform a jump in the Twilight, and I didn't quite make it. Oh, please don't fall. No, I died. I really just wanted to see what was in this chest. Oh, look at that. I'll take copper.
But yeah, I'm trying to learn as much as I can about Tolkien and his world.
Forgot. Sorry, I
but like I said, who's that?
He forgot to do spell check.
Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to learn as much as I can about Tolkien and his world, but it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of detail you can get into. Okay, so it looks like I found a limit to this chisel thing. When you're creating chisels, so out of two chisels, I got almost 20 blocks of iron.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. That is
right?
pretty good.
But every time you make an inventory full of chisels, it takes durability off the original two chisels.
Yeah.
Right? Once those two chisels get down to half durability, they start making chisels with durability loss, so you can't smelt them.
So you just have to combine them again to make them regular chisels.
Yeah, but how do you combine them? You have to combine them in an anvil.
No, you should be able to combine them on the table.
No, because all it does is create new chisels. That's the glitch. Is it doesn't actually combine the original two chisels. It just creates new ones.
Huh.
But I may be able to smelt them. No, you can't even smelt them in an old furnace.
Or use iron to make new chisels.
Well, yeah, that's what you'd have to do is use iron to make new, or just use the chisels. Use the chisel that it's creating with less durability.
Yeah, he said 20 blocks.
Yeah, about 20 blocks. Yeah.
So Counter Crisis says, according to research at a Cambridge University, it doesn't matter what order the thing is, the first and the last letter to be at the right place. And I remember hearing that like 20 years ago, because I spent a year in Japan teaching English, and I remember doing that with some of the students we had, because they were all ESL students, so some of them struggled with that, but some of the higher level ones didn't have any trouble like a speakers. And I'm like, that's a good gauge of how well you understand the written language. Is if you can do that. Like you got to look in my chat to see what he's done here. But all of his letters are mixed up except the first and the last.
Oh yeah.
But it's totally readable. It's totally legible. The few cases where that might not work are words with very similar word count or letter counts and first and last letters, right? But for the most part, your brain is already guessing ahead of where the words are.
True. Yeah.
And filling it in as you go. You don't actually read. You anticipate what the next word's going to be, and your brain tells you later on if that's right. It's like pain as well. Like if you sit on a tack, you'll jump before you feel the pain. Because your brain is telling you to do something before all the bits are registering anyways.
Well, then that must not have worked in my 3-year-old brain, because I put my hand on a hot stove for like 5 seconds before I realized, ouch, this is hurting.
Well, because the pain then comes from the heat, right? It doesn't come. It's not that it's not that sharp pain, right? Mm. Like it could be the type of pain. And I don't remember exactly where I read that, but it seems true, where you'll react to something before your brain fully acknowledges, that something's there, right?
Mm. Yeah, either that or you just ain't that bright.
Well, that's true. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Swifty says, I wish my audio was working. Yeah, I don't know what to say, Swifty. I wish your audio was working as well. Have you tried restarting the computer? Were you going to say that, Jay?
Well, no, I was going to try have him right-click the audio device in Device Manager and uninstall it and choose the option to delete the driver, and then right-click on it and do scan for hardware and let Windows reinstall the right driver.
Oh, okay, yeah, let Windows search for the driver and reinstall it.
Yeah.
You might want to type that in there. I think I'm just going to mess that up. What I was going to suggest, though, if you right-click on your speakers, can't see that. And then you can change what the input is. Try changing your audio input in your audio.
Have you tried hitting it with a hammer?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, I missed a bunch of chat here. So Syntax says my phone does bad captions a lot. The rest could be a total mess, so you can still read it without the problem. Syntax says no sound now, never mind sound back.
What was I doing?
Have you tried changing and then there was me doing the chicken dance because I got the Pete finally. Okay, let's go throw that up there. Oh, he keeps adding stuff. Okay, Pete Fired Farm. 1 second here. We're just trying to get on to the next one, right? It's still locked, though. Pete Fired Farm. Copper gears. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I think I have to make 2 of those, don't I? Didn't I? Maybe this will give me 2.
I love these kites or these hang gliders. Are you're making iron ink? Oh wow, there's a ton of iron there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and.
What do you mean? There's only like 2 chisels in there.
Power down. Which one is the down? That's the south side. That's not what we want.
Let's see. Hold on.
Downside.
Let me think math about this. High voltage. I need how many? I need a total of 3.
Uh-oh, he's mathing.
Yeah, I know.
Did you take the? Oh no, never mind. Did you give me the gear cast back?
I put it in
or did you just leave it on the ground, maybe?
No, I put it in the little casting chest thingy, didn't I? Or no, wait, it's there. Someone put it there.
No, I put it there. I just put it there a second ago, but it was in my inventory.
Oh.
Okay, so the text says, so there were these two brothers in
Wish
a tree.
you could remote into...
And repeat. Pete fell out. Who was left? Oh, you want me to say repeat, don't you? Crouching while using the glider makes you move fast. Ooh, I'll have to test that.
Farrell said, wish you could remote into other people's computers so you could figure out the problem instead of teaching others your PC knowledge. Well, yeah, that's possible.
It would, yeah, but I mean, you'd have to know how to do it, right?
What's a driver?
What's a driver?
Farrell. What's a driver?
What's a truck? What was I trying to do? Pete. That was
Pete and repeat.
Pete and repeat.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Copper. Were you okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, it's okay. We got...
Keep inventory.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm still on fire. On my screen, I'm still on fire. Hey, Jay, turn to your left.
Oh, you're not on
Nope,
fire on
not
my
on
screen.
No. On my screen, I'm still on fire.
Do we have any more copper?
I have some in my inventory.
I need 2 ingots if you have it.
You know what? I was going to say something earlier that I think the step assist is going to kill me.
Oh, is that what it was? The step
Yeah,
assist?
that's exactly what it was. Is I came up on top of something and jumped at the same time, and I went like leaping over it, and I was like, no.
Ooh, I might need 2 more of those coppers because I don't know if they're going to mix with the other copper we got in here. It should, right? Or inventory will mix the 2 together?
It'll create
Yeah,
one, but there's 2 behind you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, no, it worked. I didn't need it. I'll grab them. I'll put them in the chest over here.
Dang it.
You can remote into PCs, though. Yeah, no, that's true. That's
click the start menu, go to control panel. Friend, where's the start menu? Me, facepalm.
Anathrax. Sorry, Woot Woot Anathrax 2 played... Oh, Anathrax, are you watching with both accounts? Is that what you're doing? Played Creeper for 25 bits. As I was looking at the screen with the text, Anathrax played that. That's twice now. That's twice. I've been looking at the screen when you've tried to sneak up on me like that. Syntax says yes, lol. Oh, that's a good try, though. That is a absolute good try. It's just timing on it, right? Ooh, I do need copper ingot. How many copper ingots did I need? Can I have 1 more copper ingot, Jay?
Yep.
Please and thank you. Thank you. All right. Glass and piston. A creative
Sauron
kitty.
was a werewolf /
You know it's
vampire.
well after 10. So you know it's time for bed, right? Oh, I know. Okay. I do need... No, I've got... Did you have any more redstone on you, Jay?
Yes.
I just need 1, I believe. I just need to make a piston. Means I need a piece of...
Oh wait, I got pistons here. Here's 3.
You got a piston?
Oh, there were pistons. There were a few of them in the chests around.
Okay. Typical, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
So Farrell, what's the fascination with Tolkien? Like, did you see something today, or did you just watch? Desolation of Smog was on a couple of hours ago. So I mean, what sparked your interest in Tolkien this evening?
I think he just really loves Tolkien. Because we talked a little bit about it on the Patreon server too. But I'll wait for his response.
Yeah, no.
Don't mean to speak for you, Farrell. Sorry.
That's it.
I need a lever. I'm sure there's a lever around here somewhere, right?
If not, I have sticks and cobble.
No, there was a. I was sure there was a lever chest. So I made a peat-fired engine, no fuel. Well, yeah, because you just burnt it. 20 RF for tick. I don't know why we got such a much better power. Why it makes us make this peak fire generator.
And then next Saturday when we create it, we can create the ultimate power system.
Is that what we're gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's what you could do. Yeah,
dude, in creative, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could archive knowledge of modded Minecraft so I could start fresh, like a new adventure. You know what? There's a few things in life that I wish I could forget just so I could experience them for the first time again. Like books that I've read that I would love to be able to like read and not, fresh, because they were just such great books or movies or stuff like that, right? Like,
not many people know about Tolkien, and you guys seem above the average person in know-how. So I spoil myself when I can talk about it.
That's because we're old and right.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, I was a kid when the first the Hobbit came out, the cartoon, Ralph Bakshi.
Oh,
so
really?
I mean, I can remember watching that in the 70s when I was a kid.
Jay? Oh, never mind. I got some problems.
That was let's see. Frodo was voiced by John Hurt.
Hmm.
No. I'm sorry. That was John Hurt did the voice of Aragorn. That's right. John Hurt was the voice of Aragorn.
Didn't he die a few years ago?
Yeah, that was like
or 10 or so.
It's a good question. I would have to Google that. Well, no, it couldn't have been 10 years ago because he was in Doctor Who not that long ago.
Oh, okay. John Hurd, isn't that the dad from Home Alone?
No, that's John Hurd with a D.
Okay.
John Hurt is the British actor who was in like 1984. He's let's see, what else was he in? Elephant Man was a big one.
I think we're out of copper.
Oh, he did die. He died in January 2017.
What do you know? There's some cobble over here, Jay.
No, copper.
Oh, copper. That may be true.
Oh, I'm sorry. The father from Home Alone was William Hurt.
Oh.
William Hurt. Yep. John Hurt dies at 77, 2017.
Let me check all of Nathan's chest here.
Since I have Google open, I'm going to look for the Hobbit cast from the original.
Average people could care less about Lord of the Rings lore, too busy fist pumping on Jersey Shore.
That's a show I've never watched. Actually, I don't even really have
Jersey Shore. Okay, so the original Hobbit cartoon came out in 1977. So
the original Hobbit.
Is there no way to separate
the cartoon?
Oh wow, that does go fast.
In this
Sorry, what was that?
Is there any way to separate alloyed ingots, like bronze, for example?
You mean to de-alloy them?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I don't believe so.
No, some packs they have like a centrifuge or whatever. You can separate them out.
Well, you're the expert on this.
Beryl says yes.
Oh, that's crazy. So the voice of Bilbo in the original cartoon was Orson Bean, and he just died the other day.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, there's copper. We have a whole bunch of it. Awesome.
In Syntax's base?
No.
And John Huston voiced Gandalf. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this. It's been 30 years since I watched this.
Now, do we have anything in the smeltery that will mix with copper before I... There's probably no room in it. Yeah, there is. Bronze? Does bronze mix with copper?
No.
Bronze is an alloy of tin and copper, so
yeah.
Bronze already has copper in it. So
that's the one recipe I know because I studied bronze mirrors, Asian bronze mirrors in university. It's the one recipe I own.
That sounds like an underwater basket weaving class.
What the? What sounds like an underwater basket weaving?
Like
weaving
the
craft?
Asian mirrors or whatever.
Oh yeah.
If you had a class,
no,
class
it
just
was.
on Asian mirrors.
It wasn't a class just on it, but one of the essays I was on the influence of Chinese style bronze mirrors in the Japanese mythological origin stories and early political. Like that's not what I call it. Much better name than that. But there's if you read a lot of the early myth stories from Japan, there's a lot of bronze mirrors in there, and the bronze mirror was most likely from originally a Chinese source, and blah 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 blah. But one of the
Did you
three
need
treasures
blocks of copper.
Yeah, I just put one down in there. Okay, so
I just broke it down.
The
I'll put it
industrial
back
centrifuge, you can put your dusts in there, and then it'll spin them out as small piles of the ore.
Yeah, so Counter Crisis says, I played RuneScape. That's where I found out copper plus tin equals bronze, although really it depends on how pure you want it to be and what you're trying to do it, because bronze can be again with the ratios, and that can be brittle or too strong or
there's
whatever.
There's all kinds of, and there's all different alloys. There's all different alloys of red metals as well, like the copper and brass and all that. So it's because copper isn't always copper. Like brass is in there too. Brass is that family too. So you have everything from like the yellow metals to the red metals.
I gotta catch butterflies.
My dark metallurgist side of being a welder and a machinist. having to know that you can't necessarily use like 110 copper when you're supposed to be using like whatever.
I did a lot of South Park references. My bad if I don't get it. Oh, Biggie Smalls can't do it.
Biggie Smalls.
Okay, how do I catch butterflies?
With a butterfly net.
Yeah, but let's try butterfly then.
You sneak up behind them and pinch their wings.
It was about mirror lore.
If you heard a butterfly, I'm telling Adela.
Yeah, that's right.
There is no butterfly net.
No, that's what I'm.
I don't know. I killed one at Zippy Space last night. Crushed them, pixies, and snorted them.
What's that?
Farrell says, crushed them, pixies, and snort them.
That doesn't seem very likely. Do I have to maybe buy something from one of the villagers?
I don't know.
Where's the net? I don't think those are the right nets, though. Fly.
What's the chest called? The alveary or something? No, Lepi.
Oh, Lepidarius. Yeah. So Counter says, yeah, I don't know about red and yellow. I'm hearing of it, but that's not my career path, so it's just to be expected. Yeah, the only reason I know about something that I did in university, and I got memories of it, right? Okay, 1 second here. LEPID. Let's try that. LEPID. No, there's the backpack and the chest again. Oh, bill of material. Oh, no, that's not going to help.
No, I looked at that too.
Curse of Vanishing Shimmer. I can cast that on a butterfly.
Dang.
Well, how? Oh, I was going to say maybe there's instructions, but in the quest book, but there isn't. You just need to make it. Okay, what's this? Farming, bill of materials, map. No. That's not what I want.
Okay,
I
so
sometimes wish I could
all right.
forget large portions of my life, but like James Kirk, I need a plan. I need a pain to make me me. I need my pain to make me me.
Forester's Manual. Let's look at that.
All right, so basically it says to use the backpack so that when you catch it, it will record it and display the info of the new species in the top right of the screen. Butterflies only spawn around forestry trees.
Oh, that's good. I got to do forestry first then.
So some butterflies are skittish, so it might be best to sneak up on them before attempting to catch them. Butterflies may be kept in an ordinary chest for safekeeping, or in the Lepidopterus chest.
I need butterflies to make that chest.
Traits, caterpillars, butterfly species.
There is. Do we have any? We got emeralds over here. There is one of the villages I found. The bees had an arborist there, so I'm going to go buy stuff from them.
Okay, so caterpillars can be
with
caught.
one emerald. Never mind. Sorry, what was that, Big Edley?
Release the butterflies around forestry trees. It will lay caterpillars in the tree leaves. These can be picked up using a scoop.
Oh, like the bee scoop. The bee scoop.
You ready for the dad joke of the night?
Yeah, here's the dad
How
joke.
do you catch a rare butterfly?
You don't cook it?
Unique up on it.
Unique up on it.
Unique up, like you sneak. Unique, a rare butterfly because it's unique. It's a rare butterfly. Unique
Yeah.
I don't dad joke emote. I'll give that one. I'll give that one dad joke.
I got a bunch of dad jokes.
Do you?
Yeah.
That makes me want to code Minecraft mods and plugins again. What's that? This makes me want to. Yeah, I know. There's some great mods.
Yeah. So it doesn't specifically say how to catch the butterfly. So I don't know if you need the scoop or if you can just catch them with your hand.
I think it's the. I think we just gotta. Well, let's get some arborist stuff here.
Yeah.
Another chance cube.
Right.
And you guys should be able to get a chance cube too. So
I've got one. Yeah.
Oh,
I
have
from what?
I have 5 of them in my inventory.
What? Would you guys?
Where did my other chance cube?
I claimed all the stuff that I didn't claim last week.
Okay,
So I have
there's
5,
one
I
there.
have 5 chance cubes.
I had one in my inventory. I don't know where it went.
So I've got 2, 3.
And I have 6 trick-or-treat bags.
Oh, I've only got one trick or treat bag.
I also have a zombie villager egg.
Really?
Yeah.
I do think I got one as well at one. That was a while ago. Wait, we're reading. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, so I have 7 chance cubes now.
Breaking leaves, end up with empty hands. There's tree beating efforts. Saplings don't spare. Project introduce the grafter. Patent a grafter will significantly increase your chance at a sapling drop when used on leaves. No more frustration. Blah 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 blah. Proven grafter. Pollination. Layman, how tree breeding works. Common adage of birds and the bees. As it's partly wrong. You can't breed trees with birds. However, you may be happy to hear that almost any bee is able to pollinate trees of a different species, although experienced foresters would usually recommend some of the more high-end bees, which we don't have, like rural or industrious for dedicated tree breeding, or have bred their own specialized bee for the purpose. Mundane bees can do adequate job of pollinating. Underlying principle is simple. Set down apiaries near trees of different species and keep them stocked with working... I got to go back to the bees. Some leaves change color. Leaves have been pollinated by another tree with different genetic makeup. Just break them and hope for a new sapling to drop. Well, that is a lot faster. Come on. There we go. Okay. So how close? It doesn't really say, does it? What about you? You're kind of close. I'm going to say not close enough. I suppose I got to chop down.
Religion says, "Are tacos the perfect food? Meat, dairy, veggie, grain seems like a good candidate."
We had tacos for dinner tonight.
Yeah, so it basically says that you'll first encounter butterflies by breeding bees near trees.
Yeah, that's. I think that's what we got to do. Did I not get any saplings?
I don't know where that chance cube went. I had one in my inventory already.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
It's just, you probably.
I don't remember breaking it. At least I don't think I did.
No, I still only have my 7, so I didn't pick it. Oh, I just froze up.
It's
There we
still
go.
there. No, this was the one that I just got, but I had another one somewhere.
Can we twerk in this mod pack?
No.
No.
There's a oak.
Oh well. All right. What's the next?
Oh, you can't make bone meal out of bones in this pack either.
Go back where? Feral. The iron chest. I don't see one here.
So Counter Crisis says BLTs are the perfect foods, in my opinion. And you know what? I had that conversation with Creative Kitty today. Is we were watching some video about Subway, and the guy was talking about the best sandwich, and I'm like, well, the BLT is the best sandwich. There's no better sandwich than the BLT. It is definitely. Why are you?
Is hot dog
bigger?
a sandwich or is it a sub?
Well, in the hot dog's a sandwich in the same hamburger. You know, technically, it's something between two pieces of bread.
Yeah.
Counter Crisis with the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Counter. You know what? That deserves the chicken hat.
Guess what? I'm not going to get this age done.
So,
Oh well.
I didn't mention it earlier, but
Man,
this is the chicken pack. That's something that goes back to my Sky Factory. Well, no, I guess it was Sky Factory 4 that we came up with the name, but the chicken's been my little logo there under my name since Sky Factory 3. So, yeah, this is the chicken pack. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You know what? That also deserves a chicken dance because I haven't had a chance to do it too often tonight. So, I jumped too high there. I love that song. That's one of my favorite things. So.
Excavator.
Oh yeah, and Counter says, "Be careful with those. Chance cubes, from my experience, can destroy entire bases." Oh yeah, we take it far, far away. Like that was a chance cube. I think Nathok did that one. There earlier on, we discovered some lava where somebody else must have done one and not mentioned it to anybody. Okay, so I gotta get these. So. Big Italy, you were saying we can't craft bone meal, right?
Not from bones, like not in your inventory. You have to crush it.
Yeah, put it in the crusher. 6 times the amount you normally get.
Oh, okay. But now do we have bones though?
I have 3 in my
There's
pockets.
also some in the chest of drawers.
The chest of drawers?
Yeah, chest of drawers.
The house of drawers is probably better.
The crusher.
Oh no, I guess it is definitely literally a chest of drawers, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a very literal interpretation of it. Why am I stinky? I must have ran through a flower. That's why. Bones. There we go.
When it comes to sandwiches, the quality of the ingredients is more important than the name.
I don't know. Bacon, even the word. Well, okay, I can't say that true. I've had pretty bad bacon before, but average bacon will make any sandwich better.
Hey, Counter Crisis. He showed up in my Discord.
Hey!
How do we put stuff in the crusher?
Throw it.
I think you just throw it in. Are you throwing yours?
You got to throw it in the top?
Yeah, you got to turn it on as well.
Okay.
Should be on, right?
Well,
is it not moving?
Hold on. Well, where did he go?
There we go.
What notification was that?
I threw a bunch in there as well.
Yeah, I threw 3 of them in there, so.
There was probably some in here already, to be honest with you.
No, I didn't see any in there.
No? Okay.
Did he not just join mine, or was that someone different?
Oh, it could have been mine.
It was yours. But... Okay, I thought it was mine. He did show up in yours. Okay, well.
Well, the saplings have to actually grow up in this.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Okay, there's one. I don't even know if that one will grow. Where is? I need an oak. There we go. Okay, so now we can start throwing the bees. The bourgeois bee. I don't think this one will work. So I think we're too hot.
Oh, circuit boards. Dang it.
Yeah, too hot. I told myself too humid, too cold, modest. I told myself I wasn't going to do the bees today. Told myself. After I spent like 2 streams, like.
Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation will be proud of your pro-bacon speech.
Well, I mean, bacon, right? Like, is there anything? Okay, so, I don't know if anybody here knows my real name.
Like Brian or something like that?
No, it's not Brian. But my last name is Baker. And all throughout elementary and junior high, all my friends always used to call me Bacon. And so I went to high school, and that sort of carried over into high school. So for 3 years, all the people when I went to high school, it was only about 5 of us from junior high, the same junior high that went to high school together. So everybody that I met in high school just knew me as Bacon, to the point where not everybody, but a lot of people actually thought that was my last name. And I had to correct a couple of people, even a couple of years after high school, is like, no, that's not actually my name, right? I'm not, my last name's not Bacon, it's Baker. But it was kind of a running joke for quite a while. Oh, right, you gave me your backpack, didn't you, Big Edley?
I don't think so.
Farrell says
for the bees. Yes. The ones for the bees, yes. Yeah, because it was just easier to drop the whole backpack in there than it was to...
Which one was yours? Pristine, wintry, pristine, modest.
My kitty is being awful cuddly tonight.
Probably that one. I don't know. I had what did I have? Because I had mostly wintry and out of the swamp.
Too humid, too cold. Yeah,
I wish you called Mr. Wayne, but it's never happened. That's awesome.
You want to be called Mr. Wayne?
Yeah, because his name is Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Hey, how do you make a superhero?
I don't know.
Walk down an alley with your parents.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Or walk down a dark alley with your parents.
You walk down a dark alley with your parents?
Okay, Martian.
What kind of tree grows in your hand? A palm tree.
His middle name is Wayne, I guess.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You know what's funny is when you said I want to be called Wayne, the first thing that popped into my head was the Jackie Chan movie, Samurai Nights.
Okay.
Shanghai. Shanghai Noon.
Shanghai Noon.
Oh yeah.
Shanghai Noon.
Yeah, John Wayne.
His name was
John
Zhong
Wayne.
Wang.
John
Zhong Wang. That's a horrible name for a cowboy. Zhong Wang.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Counter wants to know how much RAM the servers use.
This is 10 gigs.
Okay, so yeah, he's running 10 gigs, way more than my server was ever running.
That's a lot.
But it runs really well though.
I also
right?
have a ridiculous discount code. It's like 60% off.
Really?
And so
So,
it's
like,
only
is that forever or is that?
Yeah, it's a lifetime. Yeah. So it's
Oh,
only
wow.
like $8.80 that I pay per month for the server.
That's cool.
And
That's cool.
like for the past 3 or 4 months, I've had enough affiliate credits where I didn't have to pay for it. So I think last month was the first time I've had to pay for it in like 3 months.
Pretty cool.
I think
That
I
is
should
pretty good.
I should put that affiliate code in my Discord page. So anyone wants a server. What am I trying to make here? Oh, this redstone engineer block thing. Oh, now I have to craft those stinking circuit boards.
So,
I got one.
we sleep.
Yep.
My bees don't like the nighttime. Yeah, I know that is a great price, isn't that? Syntax. I almost called you Anathorax again. Holy cow! It's 10:40 for me. You guys, it's like almost. It's like 2 in the morning for
20
you
till
guys.
1, yeah.
Or 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning for you guys.
Yeah, it's 12:30 here.
It's been a lot of fun tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Is because I wasn't doing the bees until just now.
One copper wire, 1 nickel plate. Do I have any nickel left?
There should be nickel in there.
Nickel and dime.
If not, I saw a nickel in one of these chests over here.
Okay.
I want to say.
I found one.
See,
So
I
what do
do
you
see
guys
the
think of
bees-
the new Godzilla movies? Legendary 1 and 2.
There's a new Godzilla movie.
Shin Godzilla. Yeah, I didn't watch them. I wasn't really a
I
Godzilla
haven't.
fan to begin with.
I haven't seen it.
No.
I enjoy the old monster movies, the old Godzilla and King Kong. I really didn't care for a lot of the remakes, like I didn't care for Kong Skull Island. Like, you know, it's just.
So
Are you
Syntax
looking
says
forward
the
to new
legendary
Kong
is
versus
great.
Godzilla?
Shin is crap. Is that about the Godzilla?
Are you
movie
looking
you're talking
forward to
about?
the new Kong versus Godzilla? He says.
I'd have to see what it's like. I'd have to see what the trailers are and stuff. I'm not a big fan of CG. So I mean, and especially if it's done poorly, like I have a problem with like the new Call of the Wild movie where the dogs are mostly CG.
Yeah,
It's like
that
you couldn't
looks
use real
weird.
dogs. Like, I mean, come on, use real dogs. Like, unless Harrison Ford is like scared to death of dogs.
I think that using a dog as an actor is like using a child as an actor, right? You like a young child as an actor. Like sometimes this is a lot of work, and it might even be easier for them to do that or do the CG than it is to train a dog to do every single trick, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, there are plenty of people out there that train dogs for a living. I mean, there are plenty of trained animals in Hollywood, you know.
Well,
and
I mean,
and you look at all the other sled dog movies that have been made. You know, they use real dogs.
Sorry, Farrell.
Who's that actor to play? They're gonna just CG him into a movie, and everybody's upset. Why'd you just pick a real actor?
Will Smith.
James Dean. Was it? They're going to do a movie with James Dean.
Oh, that's possible.
They're creating a James Dean movie?
I want to say yes. I want to say it was James Dean.
Well, they did that with the Fast and Furious. They had Paul Walker. They CG'd him there.
Well, okay, now in that case where you've got an established in like with Carrie Fisher in the Star Wars, right? Like,
yeah, they kind of
like. Well, I didn't watch the new Star Wars. I'm not really interested. The Mandalorian is a great TV show. I have no interest in the movies anymore. They've ruined me on. Although I might go see another Han Solo movie. So Syntax says the Call of the Wild Dog CGI looks poorly done. Like I know I've seen a trailer for it, but I honestly I don't remember much about it. Harrison Ford looks really old, and he's in like the Yukon, and there's a dog. That's really about it, I guess.
Have you seen the meme about Harrison Ford and Call of the Wild?
No.
I think. I want to try to remember how it goes. Let me look it up because it's funny.
So you're talking about an actor being just CG'd into a movie, right?
Yeah, like I want to say it was James Dean that they're.
It's entirely possible, but so now going back to our normal Marvel discussions, right?
Okay, yeah.
So Hugo Weaving played Red Skull, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he just came out with an interview. Basically, he came forward saying why Red Skull wasn't in the other movies, right? So basically, what it was is that they were promised when they made the first movies, they were told that they would make X amount of money for the first movies, and then the movies they play after that, their income would go up. They'd make more money for every movie they were in after their first movie. So he was very excited about like Infinity Wars and stuff like that because Red Skull was already written into most of that, right?
Yeah.
So when he did Captain America, he made so much money, whatever it was. And then when Infinity War came out, and they were talking about casting Red Skull, he went and talked to them, and the money was much less than what he made for Captain America. And
well, yeah, but he wasn't. He was only briefly in that movie.
Well, okay, but apparently from what he said, that changed from the script.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, but he said he was told he was going to be given much less, right? So he basically said, no, that wasn't our agreement, right? And they said, well, it's just a voice act. We're going to see. It's just a voice gig. We're going to CG you in anyway. We don't actually need you. We just need your voice. And he says, well, he goes, if you're not going to use me, you're not going to get my voice. So he didn't actually do the voice of Red Skull in Infinity War.
Oh, really?
That was done. That was done by one of the actors from The Walking Dead. I can't remember his name now. It's a French name. I'll look it up. But yeah, so Hugo Weaving basically laughed at Marvel and said, "No, you're not going to undercut me. I mean, if you're not going to use my face, you're not going to use my voice." So and that's why Red Skull is basically all CG'd with the hood and everything else on Vormir.
Yeah, well, he's only in.
And then he was completely cut out of the next movie. So
Harrison Ford is sitting beside the dog, and
no, he was in Endgame though, because wasn't he there? Scarlet or Black Widow and Hawkeye were there. He had to be there when they were there.
But I don't believe. I'm trying to think of what it was.
Because he's got to be there to say you've got to give up your greatest thing, right?
I don't know. Was he actually voiced or was he just CG'd? I don't know.
I'm sure he had a couple of lines very similar. Somebody had to explain what the whole deal there, right?
So they could have just used remixes from the last movie,
which is possible. I mean, that is all altogether possible. But his character, he was in the movie.
Right, but it's the way Hugo Weaving made it sound was that there wasn't an actor involved in the last movie. Like
maybe, right? Who knows?
Yeah. But it was very. But he was like, yeah, no, you're not going to use me. You're not going to get my voice. No, that's not how it works.
Oh shit. Dang it.
But yeah, it was funny. But he said a lot of them were angry because they made much less on their second and third movies than they did on their first movies.
Right.
It's Harrison Ford sitting beside his dog, and it says, when the mushrooms wear off and you realize you're not a space smuggler traveling across the universe with a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good.
There's a deep fake video going around YouTube of Harrison and George Lucas sitting at a table watching the Baby Yoda clips from The Mandalorian and talking all sorts of crap. It's hilarious.
Is that a deep fake? I thought that was them just being funny.
No, that's a deep fake.
Really? I
Yeah.
can't see the one that you're talking about.
It's a deep fake from Collider. From Collider when they're sitting at the table and he's
Well, then this one's done really well because
George Lucas is talking about Harrison smoking space weed or whatever it is. Or
I know I've seen one, but I don't think I watched it all.
Well, okay, but the one that I'm talking about may have been a deep fake that twisted the one that you saw.
Potentially,
So,
yeah. That
But
could
the
be.
one that I saw was that it was labeled deep fake in the description.
Oh, okay.
So
Did y'all
No,
see the
because-
deepfake where they remade scenes from Back to the Future with the Tony Stark character and the Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and what's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. was deepfaked onto this Doc Brown. And then
No, I haven't
Tom
seen that.
Holland
I'll have to
was
look for that.
Marty
was
McFly.
Marty, and it's really spooky because like Tom Holland looks exactly like Michael J. Fox back during that movie era. It's crazy.
yeah, I mean,
Like, I would see that.
I've seen the Jim Carrey Shining
Oh,
deep fake, which is really good. They deep fake Jim Carrey's face onto Nicholson,
Mhm.
which is really cool. And then there's some bad ones out there too. Like, I mean, they put Arnold Schwarzenegger on some people where it's just not. It's clearly, I mean, like just the build. He's clearly not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but
Mhm.
it's funny.
Oh my gosh, this quest line needs so much piece parts.
Oh, can we sleep again?
Yes.
My bees don't like working in the night for some reason. I don't know why.
Because they're bees.
I said I wasn't going to do the bees.
I am definitely looking forward to Matrix 4, Farrell. Yes, I love.
There's a Matrix 4 coming out?
Yeah, my wife has a friend that lives like in the same area where they're filming it, so they're doing a stunt like jump off one of the buildings, and he's filming it with his phone on his deck, and you see the character jump off the building with the cables and whatnot. It was really cool.
See, Matrix 2 and 3, I was disappointed at the end of 3 because it took it in a different direction than I thought it should have gone. I thought that they were aiming towards them being in another layer of Matrix, rather than being in the real world. And suddenly he's got all these magic powers in the real world. And it's like, I don't get that. It's more likely he's got these magic powers because he's just in another layer of he's where all the troublemakers go in the Matrix to stay in the Matrix. But even the programs don't know that they're in another layer of the Matrix. Like, I mean, that's what I would thought they were going for. And then it just turns out it's like, no, he's just got magic powers in the real world. And it was like, I don't get that.
But yeah, I mean, Syntax, you got a point, Syntax. It is about 10 years too late. So
yeah, that's true as well. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it depends on what storyline they follow. Depends on how they do it.
Now, are they doing it because Keanu Reeves is suddenly very?
Oh, probably.
Because Bill and Ted's coming out. Again, Keanu Reeves is very, very popular, right? Let's bring out all of his old popular characters. Or are they going to do did you guys see the Animatrix?
The Animatrix. Yeah, I recall seeing that, yeah.
Where they did all the animated shorts done in the Matrix world, right?
Yep. Yeah.
all this different stories like that. Explore some of those, right? Maybe look at other things.
That's what I mean. It depends on what story, like what direction they go with in this.
Yeah.
I was at the bookstore today, and I saw the author of Hunger Games is coming out with a prequel book to the Hunger Games.
Really?
So, it's like May 19th. The book is going to be out. It's called like the song of snakes and something else, but it's supposed to be a prequel to the Hunger Games.
So Syntax.
So I don't know when that will be made into a film, but I can see that.
Syntax says Keanu Reeves lives in the same building as my cousin. She gets to see him almost every day. That's pretty crazy. Awesome. Does she live in LA then? I'm assuming. Big Edley, did the thing you were reading say how long it took the leaves to change?
No, it did not.
I rubbed something into my eye now. 1 second.
My word.
Yeah, it's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, a prequel to The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins.
That's okay. I've only ever seen the first movie. I haven't read the books.
Yeah, well, there's like 4 books, I think, or
is there 4? Well, there's definitely 3 because there's 3 movies.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4.
Now, the one that I read the old, the Japanese one, translated, but which was a really good pre-Hunger Games sort of story. I think a little bit more violent and bloody than the Hunger Games was, but I never read the book for the Hunger Games, so I don't know how it compares to the movie. But that's a good read. And there are 2 movies done on the Battle Royale, but I don't think they're quite as good as... Again, whatever's ever as good as the book, right? These bees.
I need 2 more, though. My gosh. OMG.
Now, why does it feel like I need to do something else?
I just did this quest line today in the patron server. Or yesterday I did it on the patron server. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting done with this pack.
Yeah, right?
It's very, very repetitive. You need this and this and this. Oh, well, by the way, you need 4 more of these. Let's go. Let's just take a stack of iron and turn it into plates. How about that?
A stack of iron and turn it into what?
Into plates.
Yeah, go ahead.
I need lots of iron plates.
I got plenty of chisel left. I can make as much iron as you want. This is what I excel at in modded.
Too bad you couldn't do that with all other ores, because I need lots of copper too.
There used to be an ore doubling trick with it was either uranium or yellorium. I don't remember, but there used to be a way to you would. I'm trying to think of what you'd do. You would take the yellorium ore and you'd put it through a crushing mill, right? And that would double it, right? And then you could smelt it and it would double it again. And then you could take the ingots and put them back through the crushing mill and double them again.
Wow.
They patched that pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was, but it was, I mean, there were some guys that really exploited it. I mean, like it was funny how much, because it was, I'm trying to think, it was yellorium and uranium were interchangeable at that point. And I don't know if they are anymore.
Well, it depends on which pack, because I haven't seen Yellorium in a pack.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. Should we set off these?
Yeah,
chance
we
cubes?
Sure.
should.
I hate to cut the short. Counter Crisis, I don't know if you're still there or not. I bow in your general direction, though. Go to make some dinner. See you later. And then Syntax says he lives in New York. He does have a place in California, which makes sense. Probably a lot of actors live someplace other than, where they're great. And they just, Should we go over by the lava field, or should we? That's probably a little dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll go over where we were last time.
Yeah, that's fine. How many total... Farrell says, I agree with Neo's story as the one was mishandled in 3. The Matrix needs a trippy Inception twist with multiple layers and multiple time periods, dreams we never wake from, and to amp up the horror of the real world. Why ever wake up when it's a living nightmare?
Well, that's interesting, yeah.
I followed somebody. Where'd he go? Okay. There you go.
You were following me, then I think you stopped. And
I just saw your cape,
there you
Jay,
are.
so.
Yeah, let's stop to read the chat. But how many total chance cubes do we have now?
I have
3.
7.
7. I have 1.
You got 1?
I had 1 and I got 1 other one. I don't know where the second one went, or the original first one went.
Well, Big Edley, I think you didn't have a lot of times the last time you.
Oh,
actually, were you here last? Were you here 2 weeks ago? Oh, Jay's going first.
2 weeks ago? No, I don't think so.
Just try a little off center because those arrows can get. Did it say anything?
It took my health down to half a heart.
That's not good. That's not good. Big Edley, you got the most there. You might as well.
Yeah.
I saw something flash. Oh!
That's a ghast.
Where is it? It's invisible. Does anybody have a bow?
Invisible ghast. I have a bow but no arrows.
I got no. I put arrows. I guess we got to hit it back, right?
Okay, yeah, hit it back.
I hear him. Do you think he stays invisible the whole time?
I don't know.
He could be anywhere.
Can we do a kill command?
Yeah, I was about to say let me hit the console real quick.
That's funny.
Client area. TKW. Log in. Go down to services.
He's gone. Maybe he's
log into Multicraft.
He didn't die.
So many steps to get to the console here. Alright, so was it kill at E bracket type equals ghast? Nothing found. Okay.
All right, so it must have despawned then.
Yeah.
there you go, Jay. There's a couple more cubes for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You want me to die?
Sure, why not?
You haven't eaten?
Here, let's do time set day.
We could have just slept, but
Yeah. Oh.
there you go. I guess you had the console open anyways, right?
I did, yeah. Whoa. Oh, hello. What's it say?
Oh, watch out! There's gonna be TNT.
The broken path to succeed. I don't know what that means, but okay. Next.
What does it say?
It says the broken path to succeed.
All right,
There's nothing
well,
else there.
I'm curious. Yeah, it was just cobble. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
1932, 71, 85.
That means go into Go to that coordinate.
We're 19.
So we would TP.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
What is it? Is it Jackal underscore
Jackal
Wolf?
underscore Wolf.
Jackal underscore Wolf to 1930. Now watch this put you over like a pit of lava or something.
That's okay. We got to keep inventory on, right?
Yep.
I am underground. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here, though. More than I can pick up.
What, like loot?
Yeah, there's a bunch of loot. Does anybody have an open inventory?
I do. Here, do a accept.
There you go. Looks like there's an iron door.
Ah!
Why? How come you're killing me?
I was dying.
Yeah, I was dying as well, but I wasn't dying before you teleported. You picked it all up already, I think.
Oh. Chest plate, an iron door.
I'll take
a
the
clock.
chest plate.
There you go.
Oh, you're going to keep picking that. Maybe we should teleport back to Big Edley first.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I can't use that right now. Here, let's do this. TP JKeek W2 BIGEDLEY and TP
rabbit stew.
Jackal underscore Wolf to JKeek.
Hey. So what did you get?
I got
I get an uncraftable potion as
a
well.
chainmail and a door and a
I
clock.
don't care about the door. Don't care about the clock. Who wants an iron door? Who wants a clock? Okay, who's next?
I got a fish.
Yay!
Oh, did you actually break one when I was running away?
Yeah, I
You
did.
killed
he
me.
was right behind you.
I got Marlin from Finding Nemo.
Oh, is that what it was? All right, Big Edley, you go. I got 2 left. I don't know how many you got. Oh, you got your jack-o'-lantern. I only got 1 of those. Fireworks.
You guys want more chance cubes?
I've got 2 more. I got
Oh,
2 more
you
chance.
got more. Okay.
Big Ellie, do you have any more chance cubes?
Yeah, I got 4 more.
I got arrows this time.
Ooh.
Oh, I died.
Did you
Look
die?
at that.
You're too focused on.
I got a cookie out of my trick or treat bag.
Ooh, very nice. And a rocket.
Oh, and a rocket.
Oh,
Ooh, that one took me down half health.
You absolutely scared me, Jay. Syntax says lol. I'm assuming that was when I killed.
You're down at half a heart, Big, I think.
No. That last firework took me down to half health.
Oh, okay.
Why, were you going to shoot me?
I was.
Apparently, yeah.
What's the damage on this thing? Oh, it's only 5 damage.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Carpet.
Oh, it's carpet. You gonna go pick up your carpet?
Sure.
Hey, what was that? That was like I was at full health. I gotta walk all the way back over there now.
No.
There you go.
Oh, I just picked up a bunch of garbage, clock, and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, that was the clock and iron door. Yeah,
Oh, you got one more?
bookshelf.
A bookshelf. Is it
8 bookshelves.
name something specific or no?
No, just old bookshelf. Oh, it says oak bookshelf. Enchanting power 1. What are you typing?
Oh, it's not called Minecraft Lucky Block.
You're trying to give yourself lucky blocks?
Yeah, why not?
Well, so you should save that for next time. We'll set off some giant ones.
Oh, yeah. I don't even see it. Where is it in here?
Oh,
it's called Chance Cube. That's why.
that's right. Yeah, it's not a lucky block. It's a chance cube. Do you get any more chance cubes, Big Edley?
I don't know.
3.
Okay.
Oh, you have 3 left. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just getting my bow ready for more gas.
Wait for it. Wait for
Is that
it.
what it's saying?
That's what it's saying. Oh, nothing.
Just trolling us then.
Yep. Most of them are trolls.
Oh,
A
that's going to be
tetrahedron.
fun. That's going to be fun.
Those are the dangerous ones.
Yes, yeah, they are pretty dangerous.
All right. Last chance cube.
Oh, no.
TNT and spider webs. That's a big. It looks like a big.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
it's
it's
just
it's just a troll.
dud.
Oh.
Do you break it? There you go.
Now a
Vein
tetrahedron.
mine.
Oh, that's right. We have vein mine, don't we?
The best mod in Minecraft is the vein mine.
I keep
mod.
forgetting we have that. Okay, that's the end of the stuff. Nobody's got anything left?
Nope.
No. Disco ball.
Oh, geez.
Oh, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Oh, I didn't mean to fall. Oh,
Where'd he go?
disappeared.
Oh.
It's just a troll.
That would have scared me though. If you did it inside
Farrell
your
says
town.
it'd be funny if Matrix 4 that the real world is just another layer in the Matrix in form of false control. Reason why Neo had no power in the real world.
Syntax
Yeah,
is
sure.
all. Okay, I'm gonna head back to base of the night. I think I am done streaming.
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
done for tonight too.
Thank you guys for coming. This has been a lot of fun,
thank you
hasn't
for
it?
everyone coming out. We enjoyed it. Come back next Saturday for our last hoorah. We're gonna
Last
just mess around.
engineering life, and then we sounds like we're gonna be doing, somewhat vanilla Skyblock. It
Yeah.
might be coming up beginning March. So this is the longest we've done a playing with friends though. Is
Mm-hmm.
the 2 months? And I don't know if it was just maybe a little too long. Because mind you, we missed last week. Maybe that's why I feel a little out of it. Like,
Yeah.
probably would have
I
been-
missed a week of it.
Probably would have been longer if Nathok hadn't done everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing as well. Is we got a little,
I think
where stuff was
Farrell,
done, and
thanks
we're
for
kind of
coming
like,
out.
Yeah,
bit
and
out of it.
I missed. I kind of came in behind because I missed like the first 2 or 3 weeks.
How come I'm not? Oh, my chess pieces disappeared.
Oh,
Oh, because it's a vanilla chess piece. It gets one hit, and I think I fell out of a tree and I broke it.
Ah.
The syntax says "ick Skyblock." You just don't like the sky ones, Anathrop. Syntax at all. You've said that before. But thank you guys for coming out. I'm just going to go take a quick peek here. I don't think anybody's out there streaming, but let's go and take a quick peek. We're going to go. Where are we? I don't know why I went in there because I got one open. Raid channel. I could raid you, Jay. About it. That's all the choices I got.
Well,
So-
I'm fixing the head anyway, so
no, I know. I'm in the same boat. So, thank you guys for coming out to the
do
stream.
a charge creeper. Woo.
Where?
Right below the water wheel.
What? Really?
Yeah, I wonder
That's okay.
what he'll do. I'm kind of curious.
I wonder if he's.
He
I
can't
wonder
not
if
be
he's one of the
charged.
chance cubes.
Oh, he is.
Oh,
What if it had blown up the water?
that would have been fun.
Okay. All right. So you guys all have yourself a good night and chicken dance.
All right. Bye, y'all.